or they was chat. Check. Check. Yeah, it's there. We're good. I see it now. Norm, your work.
Because if one of them does like all of them,
Oh, true.
don't stop yapping.
Yeah, Kevin, stop sending us stuff, please. That was disgusting. I don't understand your algorithm.
Anybody? All right, we're good. We're good. Oh, and I didn't.
You didn't forget the mouse this time. What? You forgot something, I guarantee it.
Definitely. I definitely want to get Raj, but
What?
I want to get a drink. Get a soda.
Actually, I'm going to go take a leak while you're.
Already?
I just realized that I forgot to do that.
I'll entertain the children.
You want a beverage?
Yeah, we're grabbing the seltzer right back. Norm, what's happening? How are you?
Good.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, it was pretty uneventful.
What do you got for the folks? Anything exciting?
Just worked on the truck a bunch. Did family stuff all day yesterday. That's about it.
Nothing too exciting?
No, just putting the truck back together. Got all the pats in. So
Well, she's in there.
That's just about done. Tomorrow I'll go back and it'll be about 2 hours worth of work and it'll be done.
Think she'll be fired up tomorrow?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no problem. I can fire it up right now if I wanted to.
Why don't you?
No radiator. I got to put the radiator support, which is like the whole front end back on.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't take very long. Connect the radiator, then fill it full of fluids.
Did you do anything different other than just your repairs? Did you add anything, change anything while you were in there?
Clutch is the only thing that's like a real change.
Right.
But it's pretty much the exact same clutch that came out.
No while I'm here things other than the clutch, obviously?
I mean, I cleaned up stuff. Changed out some random hardware and stuff like that around. But no, like, mods.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, they're NAs, so I'll be fine with that, too. Yeah, I got NA ones.
Working fine.
Swing that thing.
Well, that's good. You going to bring her down here sometime?
No.
Yeah, no.
I don't even want to drive down your road.
That's also fair.
I don't like driving my Silverado down your road.
I believe it's a Rado.
Silverado, actually. It's French.
Silverado. Well, cool.
So what'd you do? Put the truck back together?
Yeah, just working on the truck a little bit. Nothing
Yeah,
too
Dan,
exciting.
I'm not going to say the entire thing
No,
again.
it's fine. You're
you
good.
were gone.
I know. I had to pee.
You left us.
What do you
were
got
here
for
by
the folks,
ourselves
Dan?
to fend for our own.
You're fine. Not a ton. A couple little projects here and there. Helped hung out with the old man Friday afternoon. Got the old 80s cup cars out of storage.
Yeah, that would cool.
Yeah, that made me real
Dude.
mad.
The place he has it, so it's 2 miles up the road from the house. That's the town I grew up in. Used to be all farms. There are still some there, but like you might know because it's Massachusetts. But Wilson's Farm in Lexington,
yeah,
they had one in Litchfield my whole life.
Another
like a farm stand, yeah.
Wilson's, yeah.
That one's been closed for a couple years, but they still grow all their crap there and then ship it down to Lexington.
Mr. Wilson.
But so there's all this stuff, and there's a building up the road from my dad's house. For my whole life, it's been a blueberry. Like in the fall, they do like pick your own blueberries and stuff.
Yeah.
My dad's been storing. He stores
PYOB.
Yeah. He stores like 2 of the cars there. It's all the building's like huge and it's all dry storage. So the guy, he got hooked up with the guy a couple years ago because my dad's out of room when it comes to the wintertime of stashing stuff. So he's been stashing them in there and he's like telling me about him. He's like, we might end up talking to the guy. He's like 89 years old, like whatever. Dude, I could have sat there and talked to that guy for 6 hours.
Yeah.
The coolest. He's like, the guy's literally having trouble walking. We show up. He's like fixing the road in front of his house with a tractor. I'm like, this guy's awesome. Sitting there talking to him about like what the town used to be like because he moved to that town in the middle of World War II, like 1943. Yeah. He's telling us stories about like, oh yeah, where the golf course is, that used to be such and such's farm, and they got a deal from the government to make potatoes for the war effort, and they cashed out. We never saw them again after the war. Like,
nice.
Some of the shit that he was talking about, like even where my dad's house is, talking about like how that used to be all farmland. He's like, oh yeah, we used to grow potatoes and squash up on that road. It was all sand. No,
potatoes?
Yeah, that's what he called it. That's how he said it. He said potatoes.
Thought that was a you thing.
Nope, that's how he said it.
Impersonating him, I should say.
But it was so cool. Could have sat there and talked to the guy for hours.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so everyone's like, oh, you got to drive the car. I'm like, yeah, fucking thing didn't even get warm. Drove it 2 miles up the road. But so yeah, I ended up hanging out with him for a little bit. And then Saturday was complete ass. It poured all day.
Sure did.
but we had wanted to go look at some outside stuff like flowers and yard stuffs. So doing that is fine. Doing that in the rain sucks. Hopping
Not
from
ideal.
little farm stand place to farm stand place, looking at flowers and going to Home Depot and
They're called
everything.
nurseries.
Thank you. Whatever. Well, they're also farm stands. They got like food and stuff in them too.
Yeah, the plant section is called the nursery.
Whatever.
Get it right. No, or pay the price.
Is that what your wife tells you when you say the wrong thing about plant stuff?
No, I just get hit.
Are you scared?
I just get hit.
It's blink twice if you're in danger. Have you seen the? I saw that the woman's doing like a sign language video, and she's like, "This is the sign for abuse," and the husband's like in the background, and he's doing this, and she like turns around and he stops, and then she turns back, he does it again, and
Why-
she jumps up and chases
Why
him.
do you think I do that when we're in crowds? It's not to find each other. It's to please save
Yeah.
me.
So it just sucked. Like you're trying to look at stuff and everything, even in like you go to Home Depot, everything you want to look at.
Steve?
Oh, I'm just waiting for this nursery talk to end.
Oh. So you go out, like everything, even go to Home Depot, you're like, oh, everything we want to look at is outside and it's pouring and this sucks. Like,
Yeah.
so whatever. So we did that.
Kevin, go to hell.
Love you,
He'll
Kevin.
never live that down. And then Sunday got up. It was actually the complete opposite on Sunday. Beautiful day.
Beautiful.
Got up, went and played some golf. We were home early, watched the race, and then still had, this is the best time of year. Got up, played golf, got home just in time, like as green flags flying, so we can go grocery shopping after. Got home, watched the entire race, and still had like 2 hours of daylight to go fart around outside.
that's great.
Like it was the best.
So you didn't put the boat in the water this weekend?
No, that's hopefully, although I do have a text from my wife. My mother-in-law has decided to wait till 0 hour to have somebody go look at the dock.
Ah,
So
Oh, that thing's DOA on.
no, it still works. They drain the lake so you can work on docks. Well, now the lake's up to the full size, and they sent somebody from my work up there this week to go look at it. It's like, that's a 3 month ago project when there's no water in the lake.
that's a fall project when
Or
everything
fall.
comes out.
Or fall. Yes. So whatever. So I don't know. We're supposed to we're going to put it in the lake this weekend because it looks beautiful out. But we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then we
Cool.
worked on our little project was I don't know if you saw the pictures. You were kind of MIA in the Discord last night.
Busy.
Yeah, I figured you were. We added some lights around the fire pit. So we basically made little planters
Nice.
with poles.
The
Like-
little solar powered ones.
No, we actually plugged them in. We plugged them into the lights that are already on the bottom of the deck. We
Oh,
just
okay.
kind of added a little add-in outlet and plugged them in.
Sweet.
But yeah, that was, put the poles in Home Depot buckets, pour some Quikrete in, let it fucking dry up, hammer the buckets off, put the concrete in the planters, fill it with gravel. We're going to put dirt and some flowers on top of that. We just haven't gotten there yet.
Nice.
Are the buckets completely underground or?
No, nothing's underground.
Oh, so you kind of built around them?
Yeah,
to make
so
them look nice? Gotcha.
The Quikrete is in the shape of the bucket. We only did about 6 inches because the planters we bought are kind of small.
Oh, you
so
took
we
them
only
out
did,
of the buckets?
yeah, we hammered the buckets off. The buckets slid right off. Pop it in the planter, fill it with gravel, around it and on top of it and under it for drainage. And then we're going to put dirt on top of that, put some flowers in it. But
Perfect.
yeah, it ended up working out pretty good. I'm
Nice.
pretty happy with it.
I
And
haven't
then
got to play with concrete in a long time.
I have never really messed with Quikrete, and I didn't know what I was doing. Like we're doing,
Concrete's fun.
obviously we're doing it, and it's Quikrete. You don't have to mix it. You just dump the dry and then dump the water in, and it does it all. It just kind of works. But I'm like, that one soaked up all the water. That one didn't. Like, I'm like, the
Have
hell?
you seen the videos of the dudes using Quikrete with no water?
Yes, I have. Where
Yeah.
they just missed
They
the
just
top.
sprinkle
Yeah.
on top of it and it completely hardens.
I got
witchcraft.
I got down the rabbit hole of a guy testing. He made a pad. He made like a 2x2 pad,
Yeah, dude, that guy,
The-
he has them all over his yard.
the
He
regular
keeps
way,
building 'em.
like flooding it, and then the misting way, and then he let him completely cure for like a week. Came back, ran all these tests, and he's like, I don't see a difference in how you do it. They're both. He's like running it over with his truck. Like
Yeah.
everything's fine.
You
Like,
missed it. It like solidifies and then you soak it like 2
Yes.
days later or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Wild.
What is that?
Dehumidifier.
It's a dehumidifier.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I should probably shut that off.
It
That's
turned
gonna
on
be
earlier and
annoying.
it scared me. So yeah, that was really the first kind of messing around with Quikrete, and it actually came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with our little project there. So we still got some work to do. We actually ran out of lights because, as usual, you're looking at something at Home Depot and you're like, 48 feet will be plenty, and then you're not even close. So
I was looking at lights yesterday.
and I hate the ones we picked because we didn't. God forbid we get normal lights. They are the string lights with the firefly effect. So,
Oh, yeah.
there's the lights, and then in the cord between the lights, there's like fiber optic lights. So they
Oh,
look
that's cool.
they look wicked cool, but they only make them in 24 feet. So she's like, oh, we could do this and this and this. I'm like, you got to remember, however this works out, it's got to add up to 24 or 48 feet. Like we can't go by like a 12-foot section or a
Right.
6-foot section like you
Right.
can with the normal lights. So yeah, but aside from that, that's pretty much it. I did some yard work today. I didn't have work today. So mow the lawn because the neighbor mowed his lawn yesterday. So son of a bitch.
Yep.
So did some of that stuff, and yeah, pretty nice to. The weather seems to be turning. If you look at the long-term forecast, I think we're finally starting to get some decent weather.
And you jinxed it.
Yeah, probably. But how about you, Kyle? I saw you made a ham again.
I did. Yeah.
You should just open a business at this
I know,
point,
apparently.
and it's just for your mother.
No, and my mother-in-law too.
Oh, is she addicted
Yep.
to him now too?
Yep, that is now the 4th time I've made the same thing since Christmas, which is good. I mean, if people like it, it's
Kyle's
nice to be
like,
known for something,
let
I
me
guess."
stretch my culinary wings.
I know.
I have other recipes, you know.
I want to make other shit. But yeah, nothing crazy, nothing really to write home about. Yeah, I did some yard work and whatever on Friday afternoon, and yeah, Saturday was shit.
Was it bad down here too?
Yeah, ran the smoker, prepping for Mother's Day, and then on Mother's Day we had my family over Mother's Day morning for breakfast, which
Nice.
was nice, and then we went over to my wife's aunt and uncle's house for a little Mother's Day afternoon there, and brought the pups. So had a day yesterday, and got back, watched the race. Well, I watched a good amount of the race there, and watched the beginning of it when I got back just to catch up on some other stuff. But yeah, nothing too crazy.
I had zero Mother's Day experience. My mother-in-law was busy and didn't. Well, my sister-in-law was working, so she was like, "Oh, well, I'll do something later, another day, whatever." And then my mother lives in Wisconsin, so
Yeah,
I
believe
I
it's
had a 5-minute phone call with her.
Does she have a
Wisconsin.
She does not.
mansion?
Well, her camper's pretty big,
She's
but
got like a $500,000 camper.
she's got a Van
pretty damn
Halen.
close.
I call it the Van Halen bus.
Yeah, she's redneck mansion.
It's not though. I wish it was like a Van Halen bus, but it's not like a Tiffin or a Prevost. It's just like a Class A. But
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I didn't have really any Mother's Day duties yesterday. It was kind of nice.
I was surrounded by
yeah,
moms.
that's about it. That's all I got. Want to have a
Well,
show?
Brent, you survived. Your boy won.
What up? He's still partying.
He probably is.
Cool. Want to have a show?
Go for it.
Can we just bring back the theme from last week?
One more time, just for old time's sake.
Or as they would say, uno mas.
The horses as the race cars killed me.
Hey, amigos.
It made me so happy. It sounds like
so
something
good.
that would be playing at a Mexican restaurant, like in the background, kind of low. You can't really hear
I
it.
will allow that
Yeah.
for the use of AI.
Yes, hey, I'm fine with that for AI.
I'll do the real one.
Ready. Green, green, green. All rolling clean here. 3 Still 3 out front. Top still 4.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another episode of the Loose is Fast podcast, the NASCAR podcast for the fans, by the fans, and probably the only NASCAR podcast to wish your mother a happy Mother's Day. Tell her we said hi.
Say hello to your mother for me.
I'm Kyle Belcher, and joined as always by Daniel Walker,
Put another shrimp on the bobby.
Norm Pelletier.
Stop. We're already dead.
On today's episode, we will talk some NASCAR news, answer some questions, have some fun, interact with the lovely people in the YouTube chat, recap the weekend at Watkins Glen, and much,
was-
much more.
it was muddy.
But before any of that, Dan,
Yo.
pay the bills.
Brought to you this week and every other week by us, the Loose is Fast podcast. If you want to advertise with us, reach out. Please. We're broke. Help. Help us. We're poor.
Help me, I'm poor.
Help me, I'm poor. Although Kyle's YouTube algorithm does not look like a poor person's. One of your suggested categories was Rolex and more. I was like, what
Yeah.
the hell's he watching?
Yeah, and other shit like, I
And there
just
was-
bought an apartment building.
And there was a lawn one, which was on brand.
Yeah, I built it brick by brick,
That's
baby.
exactly what he said. He goes,
Brick
Kyle
by
built
brick.
this algorithm brick by brick. Yes, so we're brought to you by us. Head on over to loosesfastpodcast.com. Get yourself some merch, especially if you are heading to the track. Shouts to Anthony M. for rocking the shirt this weekend at the Glen, although it was under a sweatshirt because it was cold, but I completely understand. You should have bought a sweatshirt too. but that's okay.
You suck.
Sweatshirts weren't hot sellers, I don't think.
I've got like 4 of them, and none of them fit right.
Yeah, but I don't think any of those are from the website.
No, they're not. They're
I
all
know
the,
Hondo has a couple.
all
Yeah.
the ones I have are from pre-website, and they all fit like ass.
They're all the ones
I
I
need a new
got for
one.
Christmas.
Yeah, they just it's like wearing a square.
Yeah, they're very short and very wide.
Yeah,
The ones that are on our site are fantastic,
neck-
but
and the
they
neck-
just run small.
and the ones I have, the neck hole, I feel like I'm getting strangled.
Yeah, well, you got a big old coconut.
Well, the hood is too small. The hood, like, so
Yeah.
it makes everything in this area. The whole, I would think every time I wore it down here, like I'm driving down here and I'm doing this, like I'm just trying to.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
all sweatshirts now. Like I feel like I hockey jersey cut every single.
Honestly,
pull
but
up right
anyway,
now.
on
Yeah.
the website, you can get something different.
Yes, get a new sweatshirt, even though it's winter, not winter
do that.
anymore. But yeah, shouts to Anthony for wearing the shirt at the track this weekend. If you're going to the track soon, get yourself a shirt, a hat, a fanny pack, a Hawaiian shirt, any of those options.
All of them.
Wear them to the track. You can also help us out monetarily by participating in something we affectionately call Kyle's Race Day Challenge.
Yes.
Kyle,
Yes.
what's that?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Daniel. Kyle's Race Day Challenge is if you donate the dollar amount that matches the driver's number that you believe will win on Sunday and guess correctly, we will send you a little something something. Big shout out to Mike and Zach for taking a swing at it to no avail. But
But
we have a winner from the
our
weekend.
first winner since bringing Kyle's Race Day Challenge back from the grave,
Yes.
and it's a big one.
It's a big one. Just Bus is the winner of the Race Day Challenge. So
what a
I do
sucker.
have
And he donated $1 for Connor Zilton.
he can either take the gift pack, which he said he has too much shit, or he can choose something off the website and I will send it to him. So
Oh, I like that
That's
idea
up to
way
him.
better because then we don't have to. You don't have to like figure out anything.
That's only for him. That's not for everybody else moving forward, because then I'm gonna lose my ass.
We're gonna lose the shop.
Yeah, we're gonna lose everything. So big shouts to him. Thank you very much to everyone that participates. It helps this ship stay afloat.
Just Bus, get one of the new bags and let me know if the Glock A fits in it, dude.
We're taking on water, but the ship's still floating.
He's got one. Oh, the new
The
one.
new
The
one,
new one.
yeah.
The checker
Bags.
flag one. That's probably a good idea.
I know. Yeah, Just Bus was our resident. Does it fit in the bag guy?
Yeah,
with
he
the
was
fanny
supposed to do
packs.
spaghetti. He didn't do it yet.
He hasn't done that.
Hey, pick that so you can fill it with spaghetti and total it.
I'll custom make him like a clear fanny pack.
Nice.
That might be they have clear bags, which are so 2020. And see if they do like a clear fanny pack.
Fill it
You
with
just
Chef
wear that.
Boyardee.
No, apparently
Give him a
with
ladle.
spaghetti.
Josh has the checkered bag. He said it's awesome. Josh, does a firearm fit in it?
Check. Double check.
Asking for a friend.
AR
carry
and
on.
below.
Yep. So that is the ways you can help us out monetarily. Huge shouts to our good friend Just Bus for stepping up and donating all of that. $2 short of the full Suarez.
And
No
he's
burnouts
single,
this time.
ladies.
He is very single.
Ooh, Just Bus?
Not very, dude. That was fucking
I know.
rude. He's a hot commodity out there, ladies.
Just
all right?
Bus?
Get in while the getting is hot.
I'm just gonna keep saying his name until he's wifed up. Just Bus? He
he
has a lift at his house. I'd
Yeah,
marry
he does.
He also has a Mark III.
He's also got camper hookups in the backyard.
him.
And right next to Dover.
And I
Yeah.
heard he's hooked up in his camper in his backyard.
And an awesome family. Just saying.
Yeah.
Because they're all
They
fantastic.
rule. They rule. All right. Moving forward, ways you can help us out non-monetarily. You can leave us reviews. Go on Apple Podcasts, leave us 5-star reviews, and then you can write a long-form review. Make it mean, make it friendly. We don't care. Just do it because then it helps us with the algorithm.
Yep.
Other ways you can help, you're do the same thing, but you can go on Spotify. You can leave us comments on the most recent episode. You can also leave ratings. Only the 5-star works. So here we are. Comments for last week's episode from Texas. Average Joe from 11 hours ago. NASCAR drops a video of SVG explaining how to win at the Glen, then proceeds to bend the field over his knee to remind the entire league that they will never be on his level.
Correct.
Apparently they didn't watch.
Yep, guess not. TN_Lamb.
Well, they watched
Tennessee
it 30
Lamb.
times and they just can't replicate it.
KB wishes he took the same information that Gabehart allegedly took. Also, what's your holy grail of diecast?
Oh.
Ooh,
Of die casts?
I don't know if I have one.
Die casts?
I mean, my holy grail of diecast is not up here? Where's the Lumina?
It was.
Is the Lumina up here?
It was.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 24 Lumina. Right there.
Mine has always kind of been the
Paid a lot for
Earnhardt,
that.
the Earnhardt crash car.
Yeah,
the
that's a good
2000
one.
or what was it, the 97 Daytona 500, the one where he rolled and then let's go, still got all 4 tires on it. I'm going to take. They Action made that as a diecast,
Right.
and for the longest time, that was the most expensive one. Like if you saw it anywhere, it was hundreds of dollars. I don't know if that's still the case,
Still the
but
case.
that one's really cool. And I also love his final win one, which my father has one of those, the raced version of the Talladega car. When-
Yeah.
that came with the little no bull dollar, $1 million bills and the fight and the confetti and all that
was
stuff.
cool.
Anything?
Yeah, I'm not sure if they ever made it. I haven't seen it. I feel like it's something we would have seen, but like a 1/24th City Chevrolet Cole Trickle.
I'm sure someone
Yeah,
custom
it
made
exists.
one.
Like that would be cool to have.
There was
I don't
a-
think I've seen them.
There was a race used one that was up
I
today.
saw
I
that.
saw it today.
That was the Mellow Yellow car.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah,
that. I
but-
saw that post too.
They did make
It was no, that was a custom one. Somebody custom made that.
the race
Yeah.
used one was custom.
I think what he means is like, why didn't Action make
Yeah.
like?
Well, and if they did,
I've never
I'm
seen it.
surprised we don't see them more at the Gypsy tents.
I know we've
Yeah,
seen
good
a lot
point.
of the 1/24th
I
or the
have the little
1/64th.
ones that came with like the track.
I have
Not
I have a
track.
pack of the little ones too. But all right, D Trent.
Or that one.
Listen weekly now after Action's Detrimental. Great commentary, guys.
After.
I do want he comes out first, so
Usually does.
he usually comes first. Do want to hear your thoughts on what drivers have had the best cars so far this season, not necessarily by finishes, but by speed and handling.
The 11.
Toyotas,
Tyler Reddick.
I mean,
in general.
he's not even led the most laps by any stretch of the imagination.
He has the
Uh,
most stage points, the most wins.
Yeah.
The most points.
The 45, the 11,
Probably the 9. 9's been up
the
there.
9's been pretty consistent.
He's
The
been
54,
consistent. The 54 has
the
been
54
consistent.
car has been fantastic.
I mean, just look at the points. I mean, the top 4.
Yeah.
45,
Honestly,
the 11, the 12, and the 9.
Christopher Buscher has just been quietly in the
The
conversation the
RFK
whole
cars in
time.
general.
Yeah.
The Spire cars have been fast.
6th in points.
Who was I?
Chris Buescher?
Who was I
Yeah.
listening to? Oh, the Teardown was talking about that.
Except he didn't
RFK,
show up this weekend.
RFK, just like they're not gonna wow you, but then at the end of the race, you're gonna go, "What the hell?" They're all
Jesus
eighth. They're 8th, 10th, and 12th.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all good in
The
points.
77 has been fast every week.
Yep.
Yep.
Was he in the race this week? Oh yeah, he was. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Right now. Yeah, he was
Uh,
on the spectrum.
He really is. Matthew, regarding SMT, towards the end of 2021, Hendrick and Gibbs were starting to figure it out. NASCAR
21.
couldn't stop them, so they made it universal for every team to make even. It still sucks, though. Agree. I think you brought
Yeah.
that up last week about get rid of SMT.
Yeah.
Which I agree. Andrew E. This one was a good one. I read this one earlier, and I thought he was going to be mean to us, but he brought it right back around. Imagine being contractually obligated to read this drivel of a comment. Did you know they have a character limit
Yeah.
of 500? Really prevents one from writing an entire thesis paper and posting it in the comments, which is a good thing, I guess. But boy, would it be funny to hear y'all try and pronounce some proper learned words. Better me trying it at any rate. I'm near the end here, so I guess what I want to say is before I go that this is the best NASCAR podcast for the fans. Burn rubba, praise Bubba.
That's awesome.
So-
I like that line.
I'm reading it and I'm like, I feel like he's gonna be mean. He's like, oh, I wonder who you try to pronounce words. Stop being mean, and then he
Hey.
brings it back around at the end.
we do vocab once in a while. That was great.
That
Thank
was
you
great.
very much.
That
But
was
he
great.
also said like
Burn Rubba, praise Bubba. Also, I've never heard
I've
that.
never
That's
heard that.
fantastic.
learned
Why is that
words or
not on
something.
a shirt?
We could do that.
We-
No, probably not. Probably get trademarked.
Probably not.
All right, DJ No Mayo. I love Bubba, but why the fuck does he have to fumble his finishes as often as Jamie Little has to be an annoying and cringy fuck? Happy for SVG though. Wow, aggressive, but
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
Not wrong at all.
Not wrong at all.
Not even remotely wrong.
Yeah,
It's so
the
bad.
old Jamie. What was it? Was it Ty Gibbs when he won? We were all waiting for Jamie Little. Like, we know your dad died, but how's it feel to win a race? Like,
Yeah,
like
she-
we were waiting
She
for.
Or
it.
it
also,
was
she also gives a
Denny.
dissertation
Oh, it
before
was
she asks
Denny.
a question.
It was
as
Denny.
soon as Denny
Yeah,
won
that's right.
That was the Denny
Vegas
one.
or whatever.
Yep. Oh, we know your dad's dead, but how does this feel? Ooh. Jesus, Jamie.
Yeah, she also gives a
She
freaking-
does. She gives a
a
monologue
full
before.
dissertation before the question.
She has a thesis paper before she even hands
It
the
is-
mic to them.
87 freaking sentences before you ask
Yep.
the question. Like,
So yeah, you can go leave comments, and like was said in that one comment, we are contractually obligated to read them.
we are.
Unless
100%.
unless it's too bad, then I'll still read it.
It's not going to get through if it's too bad. So
True.
fair enough.
True. We are also brought to you by, you know him, you love him, Jim's Rims.
Rims.
Your wheels fucked up?
Yeah.
Go get them fixed.
Okay.
You want to change the colors?
Somewhat.
Do that.
I can.
Yeah.
Wow.
They bent. They wobbly.
Yep. They really
When
were.
you drive your car, do you just hear?
Wiggle, wiggle,
Yeah,
wiggle.
that was Kyle in the cabrio.
Dude, so bad.
Guess what?
Sub 30 thing.
Kyle's the straightest he's ever been. Or at least his wheels are. Head on over to jimsrims.net. You can find out everything about him. They're in Rehoboth, Mass. You can find him on Facebook, shoot him a message, or give him a call at 774-229-6608 and get your shit straight. Than Kyle.
Dude, I sent you guys a picture. You completely ignored me, which is typical. But
When was that?
I don't know.
I think I did see it, but I was busy, and I just
sounds
didn't.
right. They look awesome.
Do they?
Did a bang up
Did he paint
job.
them too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're reflex with
Ooh.
lots of gloss.
Lots of glouse.
They look great.
Nice.
Crispy. And I'm excited to get them back. Put some tires on them and then put them on absolutely nothing.
And then put them in the garage.
Yeah.
That'll
That's exactly
be a
what's
good
gonna
extra
happen.
set, though.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Put a fresh set of rubbers on them, stack them in the garage, make them look nice. So yeah, shout out to that. Thank you very much, Dan, for
Jim's
all that.
Rams.
Jim's
Jim's
Rams. All right.
My, how the turntables.
Sometimes I have good ideas. Sometimes my good ideas shoot me in the fucking face.
Love you, Taylor.
Thanks, Taylor.
Hey, I'm proud of Norm for getting 3 drivers worth of points to pass me. But anyway, I'm not bitter or anything. I promise. Things got interesting.
Hey, it
Calling.
could all turn around this week. Big
No.
points on the line.
Nope.
Nope, not really.
How are we doing this?
We doing this
5
spin
and 15, yeah.
Remember the random?
Are we going to do random? So what are we
Yeah.
thinking? Put all the numbers of. Do you have a
Oh,
list?
I already did it.
Oh, you're already there.
I already made it.
Perfect.
Dude,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
one step
Oh,
ahead
I
of you
forgot we were
guys.
doing random.
Do you want to
Yeah.
do you want to do you get one spin and you could have one pass, but you have to take the second one no matter what?
Correct.
That's what we're doing.
Unless it's a person that doesn't technically
Count.
is not eligible, I
Okay.
suppose.
Like if you get
but-
Cody Ware, like
Right. Exactly. So calling back to, and we'll also pick for Charlotte. Might as
why?
well. Or-
No, we're
Just
doing
do it
an
next
episode
week.
next week.
We're doing an episode next week. Just pick
All
the
right, then
Charlotte
And
we'll
next
we're going
pick
to do it
then.
in finishing order.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm
no,
not
we're
getting fucked for the
No, we're
fucking
not.
600.
I'm not also not getting fucked up picking first next week
Yeah.
either.
There you go.
No, this is just the bonus points.
Yes.
All right. So calling back to our picks from Watkins Glen, I chose Mr. Christopher Busher, who I expected more out of.
He was there.
I mean,
Kinda.
you got top 10 stage points in
Yeah.
the
Once
second
he got
stage.
5
I think
stage
The
points.
problem is our guys had such good days.
yeah, but he faded hard at
fade,
the end. He was
yeah.
like in 7th and faded to 12th or whatever. So like not a terrible day, but not a great day. So Christopher Busher gets me at 30 points and last on the list. Dan chose Mr. Ty Gibbs, his favorite driver.
Finally,
getting him.
don't have to pick him for the rest of the
I
season.
hope he
yeah.
spins them right now.
Dude, if I spin him right now, I'm leaving. I will
It
I
would
will
honestly
go home.
be a really good pick.
Yeah,
I will
If I was you, I'd keep
Go
him.
the fuck home.
But Norm Pelletier sets the record for the most points grabbed in one day with
Ever.
SVG since this has been a thing, and getting him 88 points on the day. Big day.
Should have been 89.
Should
but
have been
Connor
89.
Zilic fucked
Fuck
him
you,
at
Connor
the end.
Zilic.
So we have a new leader for the first time in a long time. Norm Pelletier takes over the top spot at 488 points. I sit in second place with 448, and Dan close behind at 441.
I like that number a lot more than it was last week.
I just want to point out, I said it on the Discord. This is the second time all season I finished ahead of you guys.
Yep.
Like this is my second time getting bonus points for finishing.
Mhm.
Both times been wins. Both times been road courses. Everyone's been calling SVG the road course GOAT. This guy, 100%.
That's true. You are
SVG,
undefeated.
50% on road courses
I
this
am
year.
just
Kind of bitch made, dude. 100%.
I am hoping to break his record at San Diego.
Yeah.
Because I am the only one with SVG left.
Yeah, I'm taking freaking Jimmy Johnson, idiot.
And it's a new road course.
Yeah.
There's a good chance.
Dario
No, you-
Franchitti to the top.
I'm taking Joey Logano because it's the first time we're going somewhere.
Levi, no, I am the only one with SVG available for the next 2 road courses.
Nice.
So the best part's going to be when we get to Sonoma and none of us have SVG.
Yeah, that's true. And aren't they like one after another too?
I think
Yeah,
it
they're
goes.
back-to-back.
Are they back to back or is there
Yeah,
something
they're
in between?
back-to-back.
Are they really?
Yeah,
I
back
thought
to back.
thought there was something in between them.
Nope.
I don't like that. I hate spread the shit out.
Yeah, I'll show you how to do that. Anyway,
It's not as bad as last year.
Watch your profanity.
What?
What did he say?
What did he say?
All right, now I have this randomizer
Spinny wheel of death.
spinny wheel of death. So I guess I'll spin for me first. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It just says share. It's the one blank. It's the one blank
gets
spot because
nobody.
it doesn't add up.
No picks.
Spin again.
I still don't even know how the format works because there's no like open this year, right?
Shit is here.
Can't pick Cody Ware.
Yes, you can.
Technically,
He's not going to be.
So
Yeah, but he has a chance
they're
to make
all
it.
starting.
I have Noah Gregson.
So they're all starting.
He's not in either.
Spin again.
No. You're not listening.
What?
Everybody starts the race, and then at some point, it's only the top 26
pretty
after
late.
the first segment.
Oh,
There's no open this year.
Well,
Hold on. Let's restart this whole thing.
Okay. Oh my God.
Let me find the format.
she's tangled.
Okay. Uh-oh. Features a 350 lap, 3-segment format, abandoning the traditional open race for a full field competition. The format consists of 2 75 lap segments, followed by a 200 lap finale with an inversion of the top 26 drivers in stage. Oh, God damn it. Yes, the 75, 75, and 200 eligibility. All charter teams compete in the first 2 segments. Final segment. The 200 lap shootout includes only the top 26 drivers based on performance in the first 2 segments, along with auto locked in drivers. So winners and past champions are locked in. And then anyone who's all the remaining positions will be filled by the however many fastest drivers out of the top 26.
That's too much.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to refresh the page.
So there is
Spin
no
again.
open this
So
year.
you
So
have Noah.
no, let's just restart this. But there is no, you
Fine,
could
I got
have
3 rolls.
you could have anybody.
Joey Logano.
Honestly, better, I would rather have Cody Ware.
Cody Ware.
Would have had better than Cody Ware.
All right. I have Joey Logano.
And this is, we're doing what? 5 points. If you win, it's 10
15.
or 15.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
My turn.
Logano. I was just writing it down, so I don't.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Spin for Dan.
He doesn't get to spin for himself?
No, it's fine.
This thing really likes Cody Ware.
Pass. So now I have to take whoever it lands on. This could be poor.
Not poor at all. Brad K.
I'll take it.
That's-
I'll take a Brad K.
Yep, that's solid.
Brad K to the front.
Brad K for Dan. Okay. Now we spin for Norm.
Larson.
Oh, this has Casgrala on it. It had 2 obscure ones on it. Ryan Blaney.
Ooh, lock it
in. Damn.
An all Ford pick weekend.
Blaney. Okay. We'll see how it shakes out.
Wait, do you still have it open?
Yep.
Just for shits and giggles, roll again. I'm keeping Ryan Blaney.
He
but
wants
who-
to see who he
Who
would have got.
could I have gotten? I think Ryan Blaney's the right choice, but if it's like Chase-
Byron.
no,
Oh,
not this year.
yeah.
If it was Chase, I would have been like Chase all day.
Chase.
Chase me, daddy. What?
Whoa.
What did he say?
Merry off season and a happy Christmas.
Yeah, that was quick for you, Kyle.
You like
That
that?
was real good.
Thank you very much. All right, that does it for the race picks, which sends us into some people's favorite part of the show. Some people start smashing the skip 30 button, and for that they are wrong, but nonetheless, it is Norm's.
Scheme of the week.
Hot. It's okay to be wrong, Levi, but you're wrong like every week.
As usual.
Go ahead, Norm.
Bushlight Apple. Good scheme.
Is that your scheme of the week?
No,
Okay.
Kyle's just locked
I know
in.
what it is.
Pass.
Really? I thought that's
For
where you
now.
were going. Oh, because it is.
Scroll down to the old 6 car. The
Modelo.
old Modelo machine essay.
It's a shame.
It's
that's
1 week too late for this. Scheme slapped. I liked it a lot. I didn't really like the black behind the number. Like it faded to black right behind the number and then back to blue. Kind of looked weird, but super good scheme. One of the few RFK schemes that they incorporated the sponsor well. I like it a lot. I think they did a really good job.
What else?
The 4 car. Was it like a Swedish fish Long John Silver scheme or something?
It was a collaboration with Hot Sauce with the Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah, it looks like that freaking airplane from last week.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus.
That's deep cut. Literally.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that looks super cool with the
It
blood
was pretty
splatter.
sick. What else?
I'm trying to think of anything else that stood out. My scheme of the week's all the way at the top, but let's just scroll
Nope.
through the pack real quick.
Just honorable mention.
Run through
Yeah,
The
the-
19 was hot.
I
That
liked it
was
a
super
lot.
sharp.
Super bright, super cool scheme. I don't really know what's going on with the front fender there. How the
Yeah,
wing
it's a little
kind of
weird.
just like overlaps themselves, but the number or the logo location kind of sucked on it.
Yeah.
23, not a fan.
I didn't like the renders. I like it more in person.
It's okay.
It's kind of like
It's
a
all
cool,
right.
like unintentional retro scheme.
Kinda, yeah.
Like it looks very old school. Let's keep going. Lucky Dog. PB cars hot. 45. I just not a fan of them. 48. 51 looked really cool.
So good looking.
The Jacob schemes typically look good, but this one was really good.
Super sharp, especially with the gold wheels.
Can't believe
Yeah.
NASCAR didn't see it.
It's
yeah,
too dark. They
right?
need to go back to the white.
Love the Mohawk car.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Mohawk
always a
schemes
good
always
one.
good. 66 look good. Great colors on it. Go bowling, slightly different.
So the Go Bowling car, I liked the car, but did you see his driver's suit?
Yeah.
It looks so dirty.
It looked like he was wearing a wood shirt.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, didn't like
I
it.
expected it to have like a bowling shirt look,
That
you know,
would've
like a
ruled.
short sleeve.
Think
button-up
about
kind of vibe.
Oh,
the
dude, who
same-
do you think you are? I am.
The
Yeah.
same look that Carson Hocevar has been having with the Chili's, like the Western Chili's look,
Yeah,
but make it a like retro 50s bowling shirt.
All right, go up to the deuce.
I knew this was going to be it.
that's right.
For one detail and one detail alone that Norm called before we even saw the side of the car.
So this is eerily similar to a Snap-on scheme I made back in like 2015, I'm going to guess, on a truck on iRacing. But I've been wanting, I'm a big mechanic, tool guy. I love Snap-on. I've had their shit for years.
You're not that big.
Yeah, you are a big tool.
I am a big tool.
Don't have one,
Not
but you are
buddy.
one.
You're an angel. And I've been wanting a good Snap-on scheme for years, and they have not delivered. This is a step in the right direction. Is
Yeah.
it perfect? No. But it's got the combination wrench wrapping all the way around the car. It's got the open end on the passenger side. It's got the box end on the driver's side. Super good detail. Like it a lot. I think it's a super cool looking scheme. It's a massive upgrade over what we've seen in the past. I mean, since fucking Harvick in like 03, we haven't had a good Snap-on scheme.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
been a
love
very
the
long
red
time.
hood.
Yeah, I don't either.
It is what it is. I'll accept it. I don't like the chrome numbers, but
True.
it is what it is. The wrench is the part that set it off. for
Norm
me.
said it when
Yeah.
the render came out and it was the driver's side and it was the box end. He goes, I really hope the open end is on the other side.
Yep.
And then I think it was like qualifying or something. And you were
Yeah.
like, there it is.
Yeah, they did a bang up job.
Yeah. Super hyped about it. I love Snap-on. The Modelo scheme was a close second. I know that was a fan favorite this week on our Discord, but when it comes to brands I like, when they finally hit it out of the park, I pay them the respect they deserve.
Norms.
Hot.
Hot.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. Great pick on the scheme of the week. The
Norm.
number 2,
Jo-
Snap-on.
Josh asked, how much do you owe the Snap-on man?
Dude, the day I paid off my Snap-on bill, I thought something was wrong. I paid that motherfucker for like 10 years. From college up until I'd say probably 6 years ago. So I don't know, fucking 2011 until 2020. I paid that guy $60 a week for the rest of your life kind of deal. I had a Snap-on loan, 22% interest because they fucking suck. And one week I checked my bank statement. I don't see a hit from Snap-on, so I called my Snap-on guy. I was like, Derek, is everything okay? Did my card not go through? What's going on? He's like, oh, no, you're paid off.
You got no more blood with me, bro.
I was like, I'm paid off? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I didn't think I'd ever hear those words.
Say what?
What do you have on sale?
I figured you'd be at my funeral tapping on the coffin
Literally.
like, you still owe me a little bit more.
Shout out Derek Knapp. He was the man. I don't know what he's doing these days. I don't think he's a Snap-on guy anymore. He was a young guy. He lived up right by the Deerfield Fair, actually.
Oh, the Deerfield Fair, yeah.
He lived right next to the door to the Deerfield Fair. Good
Mm.
guy. But yeah, I paid them off. I owe Snap-on $0.
That's amazing.
The only Snap-on thing I have is my toolbox, and I bought it used, so I don't know Snap-on anything.
Oh, but that's
Yeah,
like my favorite
it's
part about
important
like
things.
working on my truck is I get to use all my Snap-on tools that sit dormant
Oh.
in my shop.
Oh, To Baconator, I'm 20K in the
brother.
hole. with
I mean,
Snapper.
that's how much. That's less than what my toolbox cost.
I would say your toolbox was pretty boosh.
I mean, just the base alone, I think, was 12.
Yeah.
And then Hutch and Locker were probably another 12.
I
when bought
love your
those.
toolbox. His
Jesus
toolbox
Christ.
is sick.
Yeah.
Hi, bud.
I can't wait, dude. When I'm done with the truck, I am polishing that thing. It's so dirty.
Yep.
I can't wait to
What?
wash it.
Do you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Bodie's yapping.
Oh, he's getting a little feisty over here. All right, let's keep digging. The news. Not a whole lot since we recorded a little bit later in the week last week, but a couple things to bring up. We saw Mr. Carson Hocevar in the news because he went to the Met Gala.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. Like, not weird in a bad way, just like,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, NASCAR sends Carson Hocevar to the Met Gala.
I don't think they sent him.
No,
I think he got
was
invited.
specifically invited.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought it
no,
was
that's
like a
not
NASCAR.
a NASCAR. No, you have to get invited to that.
That's awesome.
He was the first NASCAR personality driver, whatever, to go since Jeff Gordon in like the early 2000s, I think.
Yeah.
Before he looked like he ate himself.
Yeah,
Pre-vest,
Gordon ate Jeff
pre-vest
Gordon.
Jeff.
Yeah, he looks like a tech director.
But yeah, it was super cool. I mean, I wanted to give him his flowers because the interview that he did with like E!
He did
News was
such a good job.
unreal. He was so
Yeah.
like well spoken. He knew, again, the whole Met. I don't even know what the Met Gala is. It's about art and fashion, and it's basically rich people showing off that they have money.
The who's who.
Yeah, it's you couldn't pay me to go to that thing, dude. It's weird now.
Well,
I
we
mean,
know.
you could pay me to go to it.
I'm just saying it's not
Yeah,
like
you're right.
it's not like it's an award show. It's just a thing.
Yeah.
And so the whole thing is about like what you're wearing and your fashion and like dude knew right off the rip what he was wearing, his shoes, his the watch from his dad, like that was cool as hell.
Yeah, he did a great.
He did a
job.
great job. Like, and I just thought it was awesome. And that's
what we
again, we
need.
go back to the conversation about most popular driver and who needs to grow the sport. It's that guy. It's the guy that gets on iRacing every night and bullshits with the fans and races with the fans. And he goes to shit like that. It's we talk about it in the 90s and the early 2000s all the time with Jeff Gordon hosting Saturday Night Live, and they're on whatever daytime TV. They're on big events. They're there, and we haven't had that forever.
We need that star power, and we haven't had it for an eternity. And that's why I get on the soapbox all the time talking about Chase Elliott. Nothing against him. That's just not who he is.
exactly
But we put him on this pedestal, and he doesn't
want it.
do anything with it because he doesn't want it in the first
Yep.
place. So like having someone like Hocevar come around that is willing to do those things, has the personality for it, and whether you love him or hate him, he's got a polarizing personality, and he's got a big enough personality to be in the spotlight and do something with it, which is great to see.
My only gripe with what you said about Chase, who he doesn't want it, but he was put there, but he doesn't want it. He doesn't do anything with it because he doesn't want to. A little bit of a cop out because Junior didn't want it either. Junior's been very open about in the Bud days how, like what was it? He had to go to the VMA awards and like announce, give out an award, and he's like, I didn't want to do that. That was awful. Like that was the worst. He's like, I almost threw up on my shirt.
But
Like,
look how much better he is now because of all that.
so that's what I'm saying though. Junior didn't want to do it either, but he did it because he knew what it meant.
Yeah.
So that's why the Chase thing pisses me off even more, because it's like, dude, I get it. I completely understand that's not who you are. You want to fly to the race, fly back to Georgia, not talk to anybody except your friends. Completely understand that. Guess what all of us do every day when we go to work? Shit we don't want to do.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes it's part of the job, and even if you didn't sign up for it, unfortunately, your fans have made you the most popular driver for a reason, and you got to kind of act it sometimes.
100%.
Yeah,
I
I think-
agree with that wholeheartedly, but he's not going to be the person like Junior
No, he's
that
not
gives
gonna be.
back to the sport after he retires. When he retires, you'll never see him again.
You'll never see.
No,
he's,
and the biggest thing was Junior had Budweiser, which was kind of pushing him to do all this stuff.
yeah.
Chase doesn't really have that. Like the only one that could have come close would have been Hooters, and they were so far like outdated by the time they got to Chase that they weren't the top of the list.
Honestly,
when it came
even
to
when
these kind of thing.
When he had Mountain Dew, they could have,
But Budweiser had their hands in everything. That's why like the energy drink guys are out doing stuff because energy drinks are everywhere.
Yeah.
Chase doesn't have any of those big sponsors that are gonna use
Make him do it.
his
Yeah.
NASCAR star power to advance themselves.
Budweiser had Junior in Super
Like
Bowl
Napa.
commercials and music videos.
Yeah,
and-
Napa's not going to send him to the fucking Netflix roast of Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
But if he had Bud Light as a sponsor, they'd be like, yeah, go fucking hang out Post Malone and Shane Gillis and be in the spotlight for stuff, or Budweiser. Like,
Yeah.
hey, go hang out with all these country music guys that drink beer and play music. Like, you'll fit in with them.
Yeah.
Like, Chase doesn't have those sponsors to make him go the extra mile. Like we said, like you guys
Jesus
said,
Christ.
he should want to do it on his own because it only helps himself. It helps him. It helps NASCAR, which helps him. Like, it's all good, but he's not willing to do it. But he also doesn't have the push to do it because he doesn't have the sponsorship or the need to do it.
Right.
Because right
Exactly.
now he's comfortable. He
Mhm.
doesn't need to be uncomfortable. There's no reason for him to be uncomfortable.
Nobody's making him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's fantastic that he was there. Nonetheless,
I-
but-
It's unfortunate because I feel like the NASCAR stardom has kind of skipped a generation.
Yep.
Like, I feel like it skipped over the guys our age and went straight to Carson Hocevar, who's going after a much younger audience than us.
Yeah, it's funny because like we had the veterans of the sport, obviously, that were still around. So like they still had the limelight. And as they
Yeah.
retire, the next
Yeah.
generation is coming up. It's like the ones in the middle, didn't get
Yeah,
it.
because Junior is like 15, 20 years older than us.
Yeah.
So, like, when we were kids, that
This
was
is not
cool.
ideal.
But we didn't have anybody in our generation doing it. Like a Ryan Blaney or a Bubba or these guys that are closer to our age. Chase Elliott, literally, is right around our age. They didn't do anything. But now the younger guys doing it. So it's
Yeah.
literally like I feel like seeing Carson host of our stuff like, damn, am I too old?
Yeah.
At this point? Because it's like he's going to appeal to the Reddit kids and the TikTok kids, and like the Kai
Hello, fellow
Cenat.
children.
Yeah, like he's like the live stream Twitch kick guys. Like that's what he's appealing to.
The Fight Club is happening.
Yeah, we're having a puppy fight.
Yep.
Bodie's like, I was comfortable.
Bodie, assert dominance.
She just licked the skin off my face. I don't know if you caught that, but she got up the nostril a couple times.
Oh man, Fight Club's happening as always.
But yeah, cool that Carson went. Cool that he didn't dress up like a freak like half the people there.
Yeah, he did a
He
good
wasn't
job.
wearing like a ghost statue over his shoulder, whatever the hell these other people are doing. So cool. He went. I'm sure it was awkward as hell for him, but glad he did it.
Yeah.
Did you
100%.
catch him at I think it was practice on Saturday? Somebody asked him if one of the Fox people asked if he had met Sabrina Carpenter, and he was like,
He
and
completely
he just
ignored.
completely dodged it. He's like, yeah, so the car's pretty good, and he kind of laughed. So I'm hoping he did.
Yeah.
Just for him.
I also wouldn't be surprised if like that was always a joke to him, but now it's like we were at the same place. It's kind of real. So it's kind of awkward now.
Okay, I gotta get this out of here.
But it's fun to watch. It is. The camera's gonna go for a ride, though. I guarantee it. Oh, she's like, "Fuck you, Dad."
But yeah, Carson joking like a year and a half ago about Sabrina Carpenter was funny because there was 0% chance. But now that he like
Suddenly they're in the
Is-
same room.
is like kind of in the same circles, he's like, maybe I shouldn't keep talking about this
Yeah.
because it's kind of getting creepy
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Well, I saw a thing. Apparently, the crazy Sabrina Carpenter fans, much like most pop stars, have crazy fans. Remember when he posted the video or the AI picture of her and Chili's with him? Apparently, they were pissed. Like all the Sabrina Carpenter people were like, "That's creepy. Why would you do that?" Like blah 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 blah. It's just like, take a joke. I don't know.
How dare you?
But yes, I thought it was good. Like I said, I thought he did a good job of representing himself and us, like the sport as a whole. You know,
Yeah, he went there and he wasn't an idiot. Good.
exactly.
Proud.
100%. Alrighty. What do we got? Sorry, had to send Fight Club back upstairs. Team Penske in the news because we got news that they extended with Ryan Blaney. No surprise there.
Apparently, he said it's been done for a while. They were just waiting to announce it, basically.
Yeah.
I
Apparently,
loved him
Like,
talking.
is
They're-
anybody surprised by
I
this?
loved him talking about it, though, where he said that they've pretty much had it a verbal agreement for a while. And he said that, the rumor mills he's heard the rumor mills a couple times about, well, where could Ryan Blaney go? And he's like, I almost thought about just like feeding into it. Like just starting to make up fake rumors about like say something that'll get him
Should have
going.
made a
like,
burner account and just
Yeah.
started posting rumors.
not even burner account. But
Or
like he
just,
said,
like-
he said like he would go to an interview and be like, "Oh, his Hendrick cars look pretty good," and like kind
Yeah,
of
just
like,
like
fuck with
like,
people.
post a random video with a Chevy dealership in the background.
Yes.
Like,
I wish he would have done
but
that.
yeah,
Easter eggs.
apparently like there had been rumors circulating, which once again, it's fucking got to be like the Reddit 12-year-olds of him like leaving Penske. I was like, I didn't know that was even like
On the
a
table,
possibility.
It's
People
not.
would
It's
think
not.
that would happen.
It never was.
No.
So like they almost like announced it to like avoid that shit. And I was like, I didn't know that stuff was even out there.
The fact that people even gave that the time of day is hilarious. To me.
Yes.
Like
It's like
that.
The fact
Penske-
that they would ever let him go anywhere, absolutely not.
those three guys right now, I think, are lifers.
Yeah.
Like Austin Cindric, a year and a half, 2 years ago, I would have said he's keeping the seat warm for somebody.
Yep.
Now, ride it out, dude. You're doing great.
I don't think Ford has anybody in the fucking pipeline.
Ford doesn't
Outside of
have
them.
a pipeline.
That's what I mean. There is no pipeline to have anybody
they'd
in.
have to go back to trucks, which we've talked about it. Lane Riggs is probably your only guy remotely in a Ford pipeline that I would give a chance.
Yep.
And I wouldn't put him immediately in Penske equipment.
Nope.
Not at all. Not ready for it at all. Yeah, I figured it was just a guarantee, but some people like to speculate no matter what. I'm really not ready for silly season stuff to happen. I said it in our Discord earlier.
Yeah,
like
me either.
it's
No,
so
and I-
early.
The couple things we've heard, I don't think silly season's gonna be that hot.
No.
Like even McJesus was talking this weekend at Watkins Glen. He's like, he's probably been hearing about the rumors with Kyle Busch going to Spire and stuff like that. So his name's probably come up a couple times. I know I mentioned it. He obviously heard that. And he's like, I have no intention of retiring anytime soon.
Yeah.
Like he just came out and said it himself.
Yeah.
Like that's not something I'm planning on doing. Which honestly, if I was Spire, like I said before, keep the 3 Hombres you got.
Yep.
Mhm.
Speaking of breaking news, just to shut people up, I don't know if you had the new the Chase announcement.
go ahead.
Watkins Glen is going to be in the Chase next year.
Yep.
Don't think they meant to announce that this weekend, but they had to do something
That's
to
called
get the egg off their face.
that's called damage control.
So if you were living in a rock or living beneath a rock this weekend, you didn't see any of the pictures of the absolute shit show that Watkins Glen was.
Yeah.
I don't know who thought having something in the Northeast in May, early May, was a good idea. I've been seeing people are like, oh, it could rain in September too. It's more than just the rain. This is mud season.
Yeah.
You could not have rain for a week and still park a heavy ass camper in grass and it's going to fucking sink.
because it just
Because
thawed.
all the fucking snow just melted. Everything just thawed. So even if it hasn't rained in a week or two, about an inch or two down is still pretty fucking wet.
Ask me, my backyard is still an absolute sponge.
So
Well, you're
people
also
were
next to the ocean,
True.
Kyle.
campers were getting there on Thursday. This started, and you started seeing pictures. I saw one of a heavy duty Chevy, like a 2500, 3500 with a fifth wheel on the back. The truck was sunk to the axles,
Oh yeah.
like to the axles. 2 tractors trying to pull it out. Finally got the fucking thing out. There was another one. Whole front of the camper is coated in mud because the truck got stuck and spin tire and just blew. I mean, there was people bringing. I saw a guy brought like, I don't know where you put it. He brought like probably 10 sheets of plywood, and his whole campground was just plywood
Yep.
in front of the camper because the whole thing was mud, like 2 foot deep ruts. Basically, our
Disaster.
good friend Pudva, he was there. Ed Pudva, great dude. He was there. He said some of the campground was okay, but he goes, there are parts where the ground is basically soup.
What rule am I breaking?
I don't know. I saw that. I wasn't gonna.
Oh, I don't know.
He said that there were a
Have
lot
you
of
been
areas.
talking about Fight Club, Kyle?
Oh yeah, you talked about Fight Club.
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
That's what we did.
Yeah, he said a lot of the areas where it was just the ground is soup, and
Yep.
apparently there was campgrounds that they weren't even opening; they had to close them. People were parking in random spots. I for fun, I went. I think it was Friday. I went and looked up like you know how we're in the Pocono camping group and the Loudon camping group. There's one for every track, and there was a Watkins
You gotta
Glen
add
one.
me to those.
Oh yeah, the one on Facebook.
Yeah, both of them.
It's so funny because they're dead all year, and then like a month before each race, it's
Explode.
like they just blow up.
Yeah.
The Pocono one's going nuts right now with people looking for extra paddock passes and extra, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But I went in there on like Friday, and it was just a shit show. It was people. There was post after post, like we're in spot 36A. We need a tractor. We need to be pulled out. We're stuck. Our camper's tipping over. The ground is falling apart under our camper, like whatever. I think it was Friday. It was either Thursday or Friday night. Watkins Glen came out and they were basically like, yeah, if you get here after 6 p.m. or 8 p.m., we're like, you will not be allowed in the track. We're going to stage you by these 3 gates. And then at 8 a.m., we'll start letting people in. So like, imagine us getting to Pocono at 6 p.m. and they're like, no, you can't actually go in. We're going to park you out here by the tunnel. And in the morning, you can go in.
Yeah, go
I
set
would
up
have
your
been
camper
fucking
and then
livid.
go set it up again.
Oh, I would have been fucking livid.
Yeah, I
ridiculous,
think
yeah.
they might have had like a small window to do it, but I guess they got like torrential
They got.
rains.
I guess
all
it's been
week.
raining there for like a week straight.
So it's like you got spring, which is iffy as it is, but in good conditions, it's probably messy, but not.
not this bad.
drastic.
Yeah.
But because they got torrential rains for the past week or two, it is just perfect storm of
And then last
just
night,
thawed enough to make mud and throw water on top of it with ice
and
still a
yeah,
couple feet down.
Josh said it was snowing up there last weekend.
Yeah.
And I think I brought it up last weekend that, even up here, like a lot of people's campers are still not even ready yet.
Yeah.
Like we're not. The Northeast doesn't start going in campers till mid-May, Memorial Day weekend. That's when summer starts. I saw something talking about that area up in Watkins Glen, very vacation-y type area. I was thinking it's probably like the places up north in New Hampshire. Nothing is open up there. My wife was up in Conway last weekend for the whole weekend. And she's like, half the town is closed still because it's not summer. Like this is a summer area. So I guess one of the things I read was that's a big thing with Watkins Glen is the stuff to do around the track, like, restaurants and shops and stuff like that. And none of it's open because it's off season up
Yeah.
there. So
I know this year was like a stopgap. Like this was never the long-term plan.
no, it wasn't.
A huge mistake.
Did you
taking
see
it
this
I
this
think it
early.
was in rebuttal to last year. One of the biggest complaints was we had too many road courses back to back. So they tried to spread them out the best they could.
They still didn't do a good job.
Well, we have 4.
Yeah, and there's going to be 3 in a month and a half.
Mhm.
Watkins Glen being in August would have actually fixed
Yeah.
this problem.
Yeah,
But
100%.
they also, did you see the thing last night where they told people if they were planning on leaving after the race, they had to be out by 8:00? If not, you're not leaving until I think it was 6:30 on Monday morning.
Jesus.
Basically, the thing I saw was that it was kind of around daylight hours because once it got dark, they're not towing anyone anymore. So they basically were like, if you try to leave and you're stuck,
You're on your own.
you're on your own until 6:00 in the next morning,
Yeah.
and then we'll start towing people again. I didn't see anything about how it was getting out of there, but I'm sure it was a joke. So in the middle of all of this, I think this was Thursday night or Friday morning, poof, news release. Watkins Glen is in September next year, and it's in the chase.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
Absolute damage control. For
oh,
an absolute fucking
100%.
disaster.
100%.
W says, as a tent camper driving 9 hours, if Pocono did that, I'd be tempted to turn around and leave.
No, you wouldn't because you're not sleeping in a tent.
Well, you'd have to because your little 2-wheel drive truck wouldn't be able to get through the mud.
I called you a bitch.
I've been trying to read that for like 3 minutes just because I want to roast his truck.
Is it
I
really
don't
a
have
truck?
Yeah,
though?
roast,
no.
But
Is it-
you don't have front wheel drive.
Is it a truck at
No,
that
it's a
point?
Honda
You
Ridgeline
know?
at that point.
Oh,
2-wheel drive, only the fronts
No,
be
those are
spinning.
4-wheel drive.
Yeah,
Those
those
were
are
all
like-
wheel drive. You're right.
Those are like
Yeah.
full-time 4-wheel drive, I think.
They are, yeah, better than his bitch ass truck.
No, he's got a Ford Maverick.
Most capable truck ever made ever
Right, John?
by anyone ever.
By anyone. 2-car solution.
Name a better 2-car solution.
Mine. Actually, I have 3. Oh, he's mad now. Oh, he's mad. But yeah, I just think
next time don't be a bitch.
I think they just had
Love
to.
you.
No, he's just mad because he's working on his wife's 2-runner.
Yeah, can you even call it a 4Runner if it's 2-wheel drive?
The 4Runner's not 2-wheel drive.
His wife's
His wife's is.
You have a 2-wheel drive 4Runner? They even
It's a
make
2-runner.
that?
It's a 2-runner.
Dude, you are double bitch. Not only does she have a better car than you, you're also a bitch twice.
We love you.
Yeah, and you're handsome, loser. Got him.
So that was great.
Yeah, you want to kiss me about it?
I'll
right.
just share a bet
So
about
yeah,
it.
All right.
so yeah, shouts to them for righting the wrong and putting it back where it belongs.
Yeah. And Dan ruined my transition because that was going to be last, which led into the weekend.
Oh,
but you wrecked it.
congratulations. We're allies.
I transitioned out of his talking about announcing something with Blaney to shut people up. So I transitioned to Watkins Glen announcing stuff to shut people up.
Speaking of transitioning, Norm's in the news.
Still can't use the woman's bathroom. Bullshit.
Weston, the frame of my truck, you could eat off of it. I don't want to hear it.
Dude, it's brand new.
Shut up, Kyle.
Mine's still mint.
Yeah, the frames are clean, but the front half's empty.
The front wheels are just kind of there.
Boom, roasted.
You suck.
You're getting a little buttony again.
Shut up.
You told me to tell you.
I didn't interrupt anybody with him.
Hey, Kyle, I think you're doing a great job.
We're just roasting him. That's what it's for.
Weston, it probably had 2 extra zeros on it.
Colleague racing in the news because we found that Travis Pastrana will be in the 25 free agent truck for Charlotte.
Yeah, they were teasing it. We were trying to figure it out. I think Norm called it. That was probably going to be Pastrana. Or no, you were thinking Pastrana, but you weren't sure about manufacturing deals.
I wasn't sure So we talk about this quite a bit, especially with the Ram deal, with manufacturing deals. How a Chevy Cup guy can't normally run the Ram or a Toyota truck because their deal,
Or
which is why
even,
Colleague is no longer technically affiliated with Chevy because of their truck deal.
or even when they've had some of the Ram drivers go into ARCA, they have to run unbranded cars.
So Travis Pastrana famously is like OEM backed by Subaru and all his rally stuff and his Gymkhana stuff. He's fully like sponsored by Subaru. That is an OEM sponsor. A Ram truck isn't the same as getting into a Nice Motorsports Silverado. A Ram truck is an OEM sponsored truck.
Yep.
That is driving for a factory team. I thought that might have been some sort of hiccup for him because it's not the same as just getting in like, this is the available car I can get into.
Right.
This is an OEM. This is a official Ram team, but I'm wondering if maybe it's just because Subaru doesn't make a truck that it's not a conflict.
They're not. It's not a conflict of interest because they're not involved in it
Yeah.
in any way, shape, or form.
But that was like because they announced it, they showed a picture of a TRX jumping over a jump, and they're like, Charlotte announcement coming soon, and everyone assumed Travis Pastrana because who else would be crazy enough to jump a TRX 100 feet in the air? And I thought that maybe the Subaru deal would hinder that. Just
Clearly not.
because it's,
we get to
like
see
I
it.
said, it's deeper than your
Yeah,
normal
no.
NASCAR deal.
It's a great thought, and it's just not a conflict of interest. So
Yeah.
they let him do it, which is sick because it'll be fun to watch.
I'm hyped because the 25 truck is finally doing what the 25 truck is supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
We've had Parker in it. We had AJ in it this weekend.
We have Clint
We
in
have
it at
Clint in
Dover.
it next weekend.
Jamie Mack
Pastrana,
at San Diego.
Jamie Mack at San
Correct.
Diego. This is the fun.
means
This
a
is
whale's vagina.
It does.
this
yeah.
is what we wanted this to do.
And it's
Maybe
great.
not. I mean, maybe we're a little light on the free agent part, like the guys that are up and coming, like maybe to get a shot. But if they weren't going to do that, this is what I wanted.
All-star.
I wanted cool fucking people.
Yeah.
I wanted old drivers, people that we know from other sports. I mean, I know Travis Pastrana was in NASCAR, but obviously he's well known for other stuff as well.
much better known for. Yes.
I wanted, this is what I wanted. I wanted people we could watch and talk about, not
Yeah.
Ty Dillon's in it again.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, even AJ thing is like
even
meh.
AJ's a
Meh.
little, but AJ
Yeah,
in a
they
road
had
course is
Corey
cool.
in it earlier.
Yep.
Before the whole Daniel Dye incident.
Yep.
I think it's a slow burn. And like we've talked about before, they're not running well.
No.
So that is not a motivator for a Ryan Newman, a Casey Kane, a Bobby Labonte, any guy that you think could possibly come and run these trucks. They're not going to be super excited to get into a 25th place truck.
Right.
Like Tony Stewart got into it at Daytona because anybody has a chance at Daytona.
Mhm.
Clint Boyer is, it's got wheels. Can I drink after the race? I'm in. Like, so like these big name guys aren't jumping up and down to get in these things. But now they're starting to turn around a little bit. They're getting a little bit better. They're averaging a little better per racing. I mean, AJ was top 5, top 6 the entire Watkins Glen race. Corey's been running really good. Justin Haley's been running really good. So I think that they're finally going to be able to start talking to these guys into it.
Yeah.
We expect to see Cletus in it. Casey Kane was a name that was hinted at very early on. Who knows? Maybe a Friday night truck race. It could be Casey Kane Friday all over again.
Hell yeah. We love it.
So
Casey
I
Kane
think-
Friday came true this past
I think we
week.
got 3 or 4 cool guys coming up right now that are going to bring some attention to it. Obviously, Clint in the Cup Series booth, Jamie in both the O'Reilly and the Cup Series booths are broadcast. He's going to be able to bring some good publicity to the team. Mamba's been running around in a lot of Ram merch. So I suspect Mamba's going to be in it at some point, maybe a short track.
Yeah.
IRP.
Oh,
or
that'd be
something.
cool. I didn't even think of that.
All right. Well,
So it's cool.
good
I'm
stuff.
happy.
Good
I love
stuff.
Travis. I think he's one of the coolest dudes on the planet. So anytime he's around our guys in NASCAR, I'm happy about it.
last 2 bits of news that I have. We have Hayek in the news because they announced that
Yuck!
Ricky Stenhouse is extended. I'm surprised that they're going to be extending as a business, but
That's-
nonetheless,
so, yeah.
Ricky is going to stay in the 47.
When I saw this break this morning, that was my thought too. Like, you have enough time on the clock to extend somebody?
Yeah, that my first thought was, yeah, well, good. There's still going to be a business for him to race for. That's
I'm
good.
wondering if this was like, this is a ploy to get more money for their charter. Like, duh, we got contracts already signed.
Yeah.
If you want to buy our charter, you're going to have to buy our guys out of our contracts.
With Ricky Stenhouse.
Hey, put Ricky in a good car these days. I think he'll do fine.
Oh, 100%.
Ricky, I think, has improved a lot since his Roush days.
That's a 25th place car. Ricky will be 17th
Yeah. I think Ricky's gotten a lot better. I
or
think he's a lot
second on a
cooler.
super speedway and then in the fence.
Ricky's a good dude. I was strongly against Ricky early on. Was not a
100%.
fan of him. Nick Cohan was a massive Ricky Stenhouse fan, and we used to roast the fuck out of him.
And
for
the
it.
more I see Ricky doing extracurricular things like
Yeah.
hopping on a podcast or any type of interview, like I like him more and
Yeah.
more every time I see him outside the race car.
100% agree.
He was on Denny's show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it
He
was
just
by
seems like a
accident.
good
He just
dude.
like swung in for like 10 minutes and just
Yeah.
shot the shit. And he really does. He seems like a guy that you could just hang out and talk to.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Excuse
like a whole group of these guys forming up in the garage. Noah Gregson, Chase Briscoe, obviously we saw them last week on DBC.
Yeah.
Austin Dillon's in that group. Obviously the other Vegas boys, Herbst, Zane, Ricky's in that group.
Yeah.
It's just like the weirdest group of
I
friends
think a
in
lot
the
of
garage.
them, I think a
and
lot of
they
them,
all just golf and
Yeah.
do pickleball and stuff together. And it seems like genuinely fun people.
I think
Yeah.
a lot of them golf together. I know there was that league that they had going for a while between the drivers. I don't know if they still do that, but I know for a while it was like, Blaney, Denny, Ricky, Noah, a bunch of those guys had like a little golf league going on. And it
Noah
seems
and
to be
Austin
that crew.
Dillon just posted. They're in like Des Moines right now. And they're like, about to play some pickleball. Who's in? And it's like Noah and Austin Dillon.
That's
Like the
different.
weirdest
Yeah.
group of people ever.
It's awesome. Love it. And last but not least, we have RFK in the news because they announced they will be appealing the penalty to the 60 car.
as they should.
100% agree. Will they get anywhere? Who knows? But I think they have enough to
Yeah,
make a case.
Denny was talking about it on his show. I was listening to it on the way here, and
Oh, I didn't listen yet.
he said kind of the same thing. He's like, I think he has enough, but basically what Denny said it, and the teardown, we're talking about it. There's a reason there's no broadcast of these. There's a reason we don't know what happens in these things. The fans don't know, or the media. Jeff and Bianchi were talking about it, and they both said, like, Bianchi was like, I would pay an untold amount of money to be able to watch a live stream of one of these because none of us know what goes on in there.
Right.
We just hear what happens after it's done. And there's a reason for that. And, Denny kind of alluded to the same thing. And it's that the appeals process was kind of a leftover of the old guard of NASCAR.
Yeah.
And there's, they can kind of do whatever they want. Like Denny was saying, one of his appeals, once they, it's not like a courtroom where if I'm appealing something, let's say you're NASCAR and I'm appealing it. Once you get up and start saying your half, like once you start pleading your case, there's no objections. You can't be like, that didn't happen. Like you just have to sit there while NASCAR just lays out their whole thing, whether it's right, wrong, they can say whatever they want. And then you have to get up and try to rebuttal it, I guess, or say. And it's just like he's like it's very hard to overcome. And he was saying, I think it was the Ross incident, the one they appealed last, that NASCAR told them that SMT was not a reliable source of information, but now on this one they're using SMT, and he's like, "What? Now SMT is a reliable source of information?"
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it could go either way. I hope for Priest's sake he gets his points back. But we'll see.
Because where he's sitting right now, those are important.
And
25 points, that's for sure.
Denny was saying on just now, he was like, he didn't say anything. He didn't expressly say, I'm going up there and wrecking him. He's like, how many times I say that, or any of us drivers say that during a race?
Yeah,
like, I'm
he's
done
gonna-
with him.
He's going to pay for that.
He's
or
going to
something
pay
like
for that, or I'm done with him, or fuck that guy. It's like, how many times we say that during a race?
Yeah.
Like, and and I think it was the teardown was saying that he has a decent case that he didn't like go wreck him, but he just didn't lift when Ty got in front of him. Like
Yeah.
Ty
I'm done
cut
with
down
him,
on
as in I'm done cutting him a break. I didn't cut him a break. He cut
Right,
down
he
on my
also-
nose,
Exactly.
and I drove my normal line as I would have, and
Exactly.
he wrecked.
He also didn't hook him.
He bonked him.
Like he didn't do anything differently. Like Denny and Ross at Phoenix, Denny literally admitted to, I went straight into the corner and just walled the fuck out of him.
Right.
Bubba and Larson, Chase and Hamlin, all the guys that have gotten in trouble for intentionally wrecking were hooks. Priest went in there and just pushed him further into the corner than he wanted to go.
Yep.
So I think he's gonna have a little bit to stand on because it's an unprecedented penalty in the way of this isn't typically how people wreck each other.
It's like, this is where we're going to start penalizing people because he hit him dead square.
Yeah.
Right. And I hope they bring videotapes from every incident this weekend at Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
Of Bubba and the 42, the 77 and the 21, the 77 and the 77 and the 21 was what I'm thinking of. The 17 and the 24, like all the guys that got wrecked looked more egregious than what Priest is having a $25,50,000 penalty for.
Yep.
100% agree. So we'll see how it shakes out. I'm imagining they would probably hear that during the week. I would assume. Usually they're within the week.
Yeah, I think
You think so? I don't know if it's happening this week. I'm
like, it's
assuming so.
scheduled this week.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But the All-Star race might throw it off, but we'll see. That's all I got for news bits. You guys got anything else you want to add, or shall we head to the Glen?
I think you covered it.
Watkins Glen International. We had technically a quadruple header,
Yes, we did.
including ARCA, but for Truck, O'Reilly, and Cup, I didn't say Xfinity. Proud of myself. We had the Bully Hill Vineyard 176 at the Glen.
Great, except for the number.
I'm kind of okay with it being a weird number.
I guess road courses are a little different.
Yeah.
We had the Mission 200 at the Glen.
Clean.
Clean. I don't know if I love the at the Glen, but they've always kind of been the at
Yeah,
the Glen.
they do that at
so
the Glen. And then we had Go Bowling at the Glen.
that I like because
Classic.
I like that because no number. I feel like if you do the at the Glen, just get rid of the number.
Yeah, I like that. That's
You know
good,
what I mean?
Good point. But yeah, we had Truck, O'Reilly, and Cup, starting with the Truck, which actually I guess goes in conjunction with the ARCA. Mr. Caden Honeycutt,
That boy had himself a fucking weekend.
and including sweeping the 2 cars
Yes,
tour races.
so he
won 4 times in 36 hours.
He
or something?
won every seat that his ass sat in.
Yeah.
He won an ARCA on Friday afternoon. Gets out of that car, gets in the he's talking on the front stretch. I drove my truck last week, so I had Sirius, so I was listening to that. And he had a whole thing if he won at Talladega, he was going to go in the stands and shotgun a beer, and so there he wins his first ARCA race. And I forget who they had interview him on the front stretch, and he's like, "Well, I can't do that because I got to get in the truck now. I don't think my team and sponsors would be too happy about that." Fast forward about 4 hours
Yeah,
later.
he goes, but if I win the truck race, I'll go do it. I'll
Yeah.
go shotgun a beer in the stands.
Saddest shotgun I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
He
It
tried
was like
to
a
drink
jug.
it. He popped the hole. He popped the tab. He popped the hole, but then he tried to drink it out of the tab.
Yeah.
Like someone didn't
I
show
don't even
him
know
how
if he
to.
popped a hole. It looked like
He-
he just
No, he tried
Capri
to.
Sunned it.
He tried to.
Yeah.
But it was an embarrassment of a shotgun. But hey, kudos to him. But seriously, yeah. So he wins the ARCA race. A couple hours later, wins his first truck race.
I mean, he only needed like the 5 people in front of him to have restart violations.
True. But and then so that was Friday. He goes to I don't even know where the Cars Tour was. I forget where they said they were. And he wins the Pro Late Model and Late Model Stock race. Sweeps the Cars Tour. Like he probably went home and mowed his lawn and somehow won in that seat too.
Yeah, big weekend for him, getting his first Truck Series victory. I know that was getting away from him and looming over his head, if you
Well,
will, having the best truck of the field.
Yeah, that's the thing. He got in the truck that won how many times last year? 11 times.
All of them, I believe. Yeah,
He won almost every friggin' race last year in Heim, and then
Ace Speedway.
okay,
So,
Cars was at Ace Speedway. He wasn't having a bad year, but comparatively,
he was still-
comparatively speaking, it was a terrible year compared to what happened in that truck last
yeah.
year.
I mean, he was still. I don't know if he was the points leader. I think he was sitting in second. I want to say Chandler Smith might
I
have been
think
the
you're
points
right.
leader
I
going
think
into
you're
the
right.
weekend. But
Yep.
either way, he was right there, and now he is the points leader. So like, he's not having a bad season by any means, but in comparison, like you said, to the 11 season of last year, he already had like 17 wins by now.
Yeah.
But yeah, good for him. And did it cleanly on the final restart. I expected him to Leroy Jenkins his way into turn 1 and clean out, half the field, but he didn't. He raced respectfully. He raced clean. He earned it on that final restart and took the check flag.
I hated, like Norm said, there was the multiple restart violations. Gio got absolutely
Yeah, Gio
robbed.
got robbed. Ross
Ross
was
jumped
pretty-
wild.
Ross was a
Wow.
bit of a silly goose.
Ross was jumped. The Geo one, I know NASCAR basically apologized to him after the race after looking back at it. He didn't jump. He got hit from behind, and it made it look like he jumped.
Yeah.
That's a shame, unfortunately, because he had a fast truck.
Butterbean pushed him a little too hard.
Yep, he had a fast truck. I know that they said there was a little confusion because they changed the restart zone. I don't know if you
Right.
saw those pictures going around. Like there was a line on the track, but it was painted over, but that was where the restart zone was last year. So it was kind of confusing. I guess on Saturday morning, they removed from some of the tire pack so you could actually see the restart zone markings on the wall.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
repainted the lines.
They did. Yeah, I noticed that.
Yes, a little bit of a mess there, but yeah, kudos to Caden Honeycutt. We had both Ross Chastain, Connor Zilic, and SVG in this race as well. So he was up against some pretty stout competition.
SVG was nowhere to be seen. I mean, this is only his second time in a truck and his first time in a truck on a road course. So
Yeah, and Nice isn't exactly where
and
they used to be.
Nice isn't really a powerhouse. Zilic had a good
and by
run.
nowhere to be seen, Dan means third.
No, he wasn't all
Yeah,
race.
but
though.
he was like 8th or 9th.
Yeah, he was back half of the top 10 the whole race. He just
Which
got
for SVG on a road course, that is nowhere to be seen.
exactly.
Right.
He got third,
Right,
I
just
think,
as
because
a Cup guy in the Truck Series.
he took advantage of a lot of those late race restarts and gained a lot of spots.
Right. Well, he probably jumped up 2 rows from the
But that whole race,
penalties.
every time I checked in on it, I was like, "Where's Shane? Oh, he's in like 11th. Cool.
Yeah.
Good looking truck though.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Zilich had a good run, I think. Right? He was
Led the race
Did you
high
guys see
28.
what Trackhouse Labs is?
no.
So they posted a video on Twitter. Obviously, the scheme got released a week or 2 ago. We're like, what the fuck is Trackhouse Labs? Like, is that their new gym or something? Like HMS just built their new gym. Does Trackhouse have a gym? They make emergency recovery vehicles.
What?
So they'll take like a Silverado or a Tahoe and they'll pretty much set it up like the trucks from Twister with like lights and
Excuse me?
emergency equipment all over them.
Yeah.
And they send them into like FEMA type places or like Red Cross type places where they go to help people.
Wonder if they do it to a 2-runner.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, no, I think they specifically go for 4-runner vehicles
Ah.
or 4-hose or whatever they call the Tahoes that are, all wheel spin.
D-
But yeah, they posted a video of them outfitting a Silverado.
That's
And
cool.
it's pretty cool. They look
That's
like
sick.
the trucks from Twister. If you've seen the new one, especially the TRX they have,
They got,
like
like
the shit all over it
exoskeletons
and the,
yeah.
the scanners on the roofs and stuff. They pretty much build those, but it's for like hurricane relief and stuff like
Oh,
that.
that's cool.
Yeah, and the Mission 200 at the Glen, the
Best race of the weekend.
Infinity
Yeah,
race.
the race of the weekend.
What a race. Jesse Love, huh?
You
Oof.
know, part of me, I'm like so split on this because part of me feels for him. There's part of me that's like, man, that you're trying to beat your buddy. I'm sure that there's a lot of shit talk back and forth, even if there isn't. Like, I'm sure you feel it. Like, oh, my buddy's doing a lot better than me in life.
He's not though.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I'm trying to put it in normal people perspective. Like,
Right.
oh, me and my buddy, we've been friends forever, and he's got a great job, and I'm working at McDonald's. Or trying to like, Zilich is already in Cup. Obviously dominated the Xfinity Series last year, where Jesse Love's been there for 3 years and has 4 wins.
But he stole the
3 of 'em.
championship from him.
3 of them are at super speedways or whatever.
No, 3 total, 2 at Super
That's
Speedways.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, he does have the championship. He showed up when it mattered, but also,
Or no,
what
that
was
can't be right.
what
'cause
was
didn't
that?
he win Phoenix?
No, he did not win Phoenix.
Oh, okay. So he
Yeah.
won the Raw.
He's got 3 wins
Okay.
total.
Even with the championship though, there was no headline out of that. So, Jesse Love wins championship. It was Connor Zilich loses championship.
Right.
It was Connor
He's-
Zilich. It was
A bit in his buddy's shadow.
yeah. So I feel bad for him there, but also, like, dude, it's not that big a deal.
Like he's like
He was like trembling, like someone just shot his dog.
he's
Yeah.
3rd place in points. He had a great race. He lost to a Cup guy who is a phenom on road courses, and he got out like he just lost the championship.
It's also
It was
not
like I kind of thought it was. I kind of lost a little bit of love for him there because I was like, dude, you're way overplaying this.
also.
I love his passion and I love how much he cares.
I agree with that.
And despite the team that he's on and what we've talked about at nauseum with RCR, you got to love the kid for it, just for his passion. He's young. He's still learning. Obviously, the maturity level is not there when you're 19, 20 years old than someone that's, been in the league for years, if you will. But yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. It's like, okay, your grandmother didn't just die. All right?
I'd almost
you finished second to a guy who doesn't take any points away from you per se.
I'd almost understand if he had dominated that entire race. If he had led 90% of the laps, it was his race to win, and then he threw it away at the end. But dude, you got up there because of lucky pit strategy and fuel
Yeah.
mileage, and like it fell into your lap with what, 15 to go?
You were trying to hang on
Yes.
Yeah.
when this kid has kicked the field's ass all day long.
Yeah.
For the most part.
So you like it almost had to be expected, and then I get it. He loses it on the last lap. He blows. I don't know if you didn't watch it. It was very similar to Sunday. We were watching Connor run him down. Jesse's being told, I'm putting a little bit of this on his crew chief too. The mixed messages, the save. Okay, you can go. Wait, no, save us more. All right, now you can go. I don't know, maybe save us again. It's like, dude, too late. Like,
they're
let
doing
him go.
constant math in there. Though.
yeah. So we're watching Zilich run him down. Zilich got down to what, like a second and a half. He absolutely eats the curb coming out of the bus stop.
This is the
Catches-
most impressive thing. I
He
think, out of
catches
the,
the
whole thing.
mud. So he was on the curb and then he stayed on it too long. The curb ends, the car dips, hits the mud, and it rips the splitter, the right front It like caved the nose in a little bit, and then the splitter got all broken up. And for like a lap or two, he's driving around, and the splitter is flapping under the tire. Therefore, if you ever put McDonald's trays under your car, none of us ever did that because that's illegal.
No, that's not.
Is it illegal?
I never, ever, 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 ever stole McDonald's trays and
I think the statute of limitations
Slid
is
my-
long
That
since
theft,
over.
vandalism, reckless
Slid my
driving,
front-wheel
and
drive.
trespassing all at the same time.
slid
'Cause
my
I didn't
front wheel
do that.
drive car around in a parking lot. Never once did that. But that's essentially what
Never
happened.
heard of it.
Somehow the splitter piece comes out, breaks off, flies out of the car,
Comes
and
out of the
comes out of the
driver's
driver's
side.
side, which I don't know how
The
that
math
happened.
wasn't math on that one.
Yeah, how did it do like
Rigged, obviously.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That's
so
what
he's
it's rigged.
now
scripted.
he was catching him pretty quickly. Then that slowed him down for like 2 laps, and then he was right back against him. What got me was how hard he was charging the bus stop. That helicopter shot on the last lap.
Oh my god.
Connor's like 10 car lengths back coming to the bus stop. They turn into the bus stop. He's 2 car lengths behind him.
He's right
Who did?
there.
I feel like who he passed right before Love. It was like even more
It
apparent.
was Hill. It was Hill.
Yeah.
Was it Hill?
Yeah, it was Austin.
Yeah.
Where it's like he might be able to get him here, and it's like holy shit,
Yeah.
Like, he didn't even break.
Yeah.
Like he just drove right past
Just
him.
insane talent out of that kid. So then they get into the final 2 corners. You're kind of thinking, will Connor use the bumper? He said he wouldn't have. I don't think he would have either. The kid's a pretty clean
No.
racer, and that's his buddy, and he knows his, he's not full time. His buddy is. I don't think he would have used the bumper. And Jesse Love just stepped on his dick in the last corner.
Yep.
Overcooked it, locked up the right front, slid through the corner, went up high. Connor just drove around and led the last 600 feet, won the race.
I think even if he didn't overcook it, Connor was getting there.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think Connor even said it when he got out of the car. He goes, I wasn't gonna hit him.
I think,
Like
yeah.
I think
I think it would have been a drag race.
No, I think
Yeah.
all
I-
Jesse
he would have been
Love,
squared up behind him. I don't know if he would have got next to him.
all Jesse would have had to do is the opposite of what he did. Instead of charging the corner, back the corner up. Take the line, back the corner up, make it so
Make
the
him
only
go
way
outside.
you're getting by me is you have to hit me or try to take the long way around.
Yep.
And I don't think Connor would have wrecked him.
No.
So all he has to do is back that corner up, and he's
Yeah.
probably winning
Yeah.
that race.
Force him to go outside.
Yep. So it sucks, but like, dude, it was a little much. It was a little,
Yeah.
a little much.
Yep.
You
It's
know,
like, it's the worst thing to ever happen to me ever in my entire life. Like, boy, you are young.
he said it. Apparently, he said it somewhere else too. That like he hasn't had to face a lot of adversity in his life. So this is really how it.
I applaud him for saying, I'm fortunate enough to not have, like, at least he understands that
he's aware.
had it pretty
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
most part. Not that the kid hasn't faced adversity and worked his ass off to be as good as he is. He's had plenty of things,
Yep.
doors open for him, if you will. So I applaud him for being self-aware to the point where saying, I'm fortunate enough. But yeah, definitely back it down.
turn
a little bit.
the knob down on the
Gear it
emotions.
down, big shifter.
Yep. And then
Live to fight another day.
and then we get to, I gotta say, probably the victory lane celebration of the year.
oh my God. yeah.
Everybody knows what happened to Connor last year. Got out of the car, tripped on the window net, broke his collarbone. We thought he died for a minute. So he pulls into victory lane. My favorite was the amount of people that made sure the window net was tucked in.
Oh yeah.
I saw at least 3.
Well, the first guy that came over, I don't know if he knew if he was allowed to touch the car. Because the first guy that came over, he was wearing like the gray and black kind of polo
Yes.
looking shirt. He like reached in to grab the net and then he backed up. He's like, I don't know if I'm allowed to touch the
Yeah.
car. Walked away, probably got permission, came back, tucked the net. Connor goes out the roof hatch, cheating. That car's obviously cheated the fuck up. And then
Scripted.
he like knocks the roof hatch out, spends a good 5 minutes on the roof of the
Fucking
car,
with it.
making sure the roof hatch is sitting flat in the the mounts. Because I know for a fact that kid was sitting there like, I could fall through the roof hatch and just like bend my back like a
Yep.
taco falling into this car, and that would hurt more than falling
yeah.
off the roof.
The best part of the whole thing, and I thought it was a little much because he ran in right as Connor was doing like the picture shot where you get up, put your arms up, and the whole crew's going nuts. Justin Marks comes running in with a couch cushion off the bus.
yeah.
I'm assuming that's where else are you getting a couch cushion
It
from?
might have been the War Wagon one.
that or like, is there like a roof like
like
area
a
to
terrace
hang out?
bar,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah. He comes running over with a couch cushion and lays it down. So if Connor falls, he lands on the couch cushion.
I thought it was perfect.
it was great.
It was
I like the
so
joke.
good.
He was 3 minutes late on it.
Yeah,
Because
fair.
then the entire interview, he's doing it
It's sitting on
There's
the
a
ground. I'm like,
couch cushion.
kid's gonna fucking trip
He's-
over this
I
couch
said-
cushion and die.
I thought that. I'm like, he's gonna go to take a step back. He's gonna eat shit.
Smack his
You know
head on
the-
the car.
You know the sharp. You know the roof blades. He's gonna fucking hit his head off of one of those. That come on.
I bet if he was full time and that was like his regular crew guys around him, they would have had like an act planned out.
yeah.
That like 3 of them get him out of the window gently.
They just bring it.
But
They,
because he's just kind of bouncing car to car, he doesn't have that kind of relationship with these guys. I bet if that was a full time ride, they would have had something planned
what
out.
would have been
to
funnier?
Have fun
What?
with them.
Trampoline.
Oh yeah.
Or just like one
There's
of those
some good,
firemen giant nets.
Yeah, just the crew guys come over with a net.
Some fun stats that come out of this one. It is the 13th win of his career in the O'Reilly Series. He joins Terry Labonte and Marcus Ambrose as the only drivers to win 3 consecutive at Watkins Glen.
Wow.
This is
He's
the
literally never lost there.
70th straight Junior Motorsports with 1 car in the top 10. They are only 9 short of RFK. They also collected their 11th straight
Yep.
road course victory.
I heard that.
That's Junior Motorsports. But yeah, that was the O'Reilly's race.
Oh, we didn't talk about the. I thought the moment of the race up until the final lap. Sheldon Creed tried to go to space.
Oh my God.
Fucking bullshit.
So again, we talked
Rough
about it earlier.
weekend for
We
Shelly Bangus.
talked about it earlier with the mud everywhere. Well, it wasn't just outside of the track; it was inside of the track. Shelly kind of misses the bus stop exit.
I thought he got like shipped by
He
the
got
second.
kind of he
pushed.
got shoved.
Yeah.
He got shoved off the bus stop and basically is like
Justin
is-
Allgaier, dude. He didn't want to have anybody threaten his points lead.
he's on a straight shot
Takes out
through the
my boy.
grass. Again, if it hasn't rained in 6 feet of water in the last week, this is probably not an issue. He hits the grass. There's a little bit of a dip. He hits that dip, and that splitter just fucking digs in like a shovel. The car goes 45 degrees in the air easily.
And
It
then
was so
bunny
vertical,
hops.
it ripped the rear
Ripped, yeah.
bumper
The
off.
TV panel, ripped off the car. And then I think the splitter, the whole front bumper bar and splitter assembly went under what?
You knocked. No, he's barking.
Oh, sorry. The splitter and front and bumper bar and all that went under the car. I'm assuming stuck into the ground and then caught the rest of the car. The whole thing was 4 wheels off the ground, probably
Straight, clean
probably
bunny
4
hop.
feet in the air. And somehow, I still don't know how, that car finished the race.
And he wasn't like
And he wasn't
that
yeah,
bad. I think he just held back because he was a lap down.
That car finished
Or
the
he was like the
goddamn
last
race.
car on the lead lap or something because he was just riding around at the end. But it was never like he was never falling back.
Yeah.
He was just there.
Also, kind of wish we were there in the garage because the amount of these that probably just got given away.
Oh yeah, a lot of them.
The LeVar Scott, the Snowco one. Did you see the crew guy just picked that one up because he ripped it off on the front stretch? Crew guy just picked it up, threw it in the back of the car. Guarantee you somebody walked out of there with that one. The Shelly Bangers one ended up in the bus stop. I guarantee
There
you
were 2 of them.
there was at least 2 of them over there. I'm sure that somebody in the campground was like, hey, can I have that?
Give me it.
We've seen it before.
Hey, you know, trackside guys don't give a shit. Like, here you go.
We've seen people leave the garage area with parts before.
Oh,
So,
I think every.
Well, after the-
every year,
After
if
the
there's an
truck
opportunity, we
race
see it.
when Lane Riggs killed half the field.
yes. So
Yeah, Shelly, I mean, he wrecked twice over the weekend. I
Yep.
do want to shout out, Brent mentioned it. Connor wasn't flawless. This was kind of the stuff I pointed out a lot last year. He still like doesn't put together a perfect race. Like he still, no matter what, has to give himself some adversity. He took out SVG on pit road, which was just
I don't know if
kinda-
that was his fault. That was
No.
just a
he just went straight. He didn't merge to the wall like you're supposed to. He hung and just rode along the pit stalls instead of fading up to the left like you're supposed to. And SVG just came out of his pit stall and Connor just
I think it's kind of a
was in
racing
the right
deal.
lane.
I think he should have moved up, but also
Yeah.
SVG's crew chief or whoever releases him probably should have seen that coming before telling SVG to go. I think that's kind of on both sides. I don't really blame one or the other.
Right.
Also, before we get into the cup race, Brent also brought up in the chat, we're backtracking. Brent Cruz is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
That kid's fast.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just wanted to bring
I
that
mean,
up.
he led the race high 32.
Watching him in qualifying. So remember how we felt at Coda when we were at Zilich's first race and qualifying, he goes out and we're like, holy shit, he's a second faster than everybody else. I was watching qualifying on Friday for the trucks and Brent Cruz goes out and he was like 8/10 faster than everyone. I'm like, excuse me, you know?
Wild.
So
yeah. His problem is he's not going to ever have a cup ride because there are none.
true.
Yeah, not for a long
Guess
time.
what, bud? You're in the Toyota pipeline. Get fucked because there is no pipeline. You're at the top of it.
Yep, pretty much. Cool. That does it for the O'Reilly's race. Go
Yeah.
bowling at the Glen on Sunday. SVG puts on a goddamn clinic.
I wish I went bowling instead of watching this race.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of people on the internet. Oh, SVG ruined road course racing. No, not at all. Actually, I think he has made road course racing better because he is showing everyone how a master does his craft. It is unbelievable. Like, it's not even close. And the best way to get better is to chase the rabbit, right?
I
And-
think he's saving it because his pit crew isn't the best and his crew chief isn't the
His
best.
car isn't the best.
So we get to watch him overcome his team's shortfalls.
Right, 100%. And I think him being this good and this much better than everybody else and borderline fucking embarrassing the entire sport is making them pay attention to it. Because for years, people are like, oh, these are throwaways. You know,
Well, that's
we go to
yeah.
road course races. Yeah, you know, I'll get out there. Or maybe I'll just get out of the car and put a ringer in there. They have to pay attention now.
I wanted to bring that up. I see, obviously, there's lots of talk, especially on the teardown, because Bianchi's still Mr. Oh, he's not the best. Jeff Gordon's got the record. Yeah, Jeff.
We'll get to that after. Go ahead.
Jeff Gordon also won all his races in the era that Kyle's talking about, where the biggest names in the sport took this weekend off.
Yeah.
Even if they were racing,
They mailed it
they
in.
mailed it in. The Dale Earnhardts, the Dale Juniors. I'm talking like in the 90s when Jeff was winning Watkins Glen. What, he won 3 or 5 or 6 in a row?
Yeah, whatever.
Like, that back then he didn't have. It was like him and Mark Martin were like the only real. I think Ricky Rudd was good at road courses.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But aside from that, the Michael Waltrips, the Dale Earnhardts, the Terry LeBon, those guys, they were there, they were racing, but they weren't a threat. Now you look through this field, the only really ones that I can look at and go, that guy sucks at road courses is Denny, which he still finished like 11th.
He's getting better.
He's getting better.
Josh Berry.
But like the Brad Keselowski's, Joey.
And Brad hasn't always been bad.
He hasn't been bad. He's just never won one. But no one's mailing it in. These drivers are all great,
Mhm.
you know? So
the
it's
competition level is significantly
100%.
significantly higher than it was in Jeff Gordon's day. That's why I hate the argument that Bianchi's making.
Oh,
that
I know.
Gordon's still the best. No, he's not.
I hate to say it. I agreed with Bianchi on almost every point he made this week on the teardown. You can't give somebody the greatest of all time until their stats show it.
I see that.
Give SVG a year. He'll beat Jeff Gordon's stats, and then he's the greatest of all time. You can't say, like, Tom Brady, clearly, football, greatest of all time. He's got the most Super Bowls.
Right.
He's the greatest of all time because he has the most Super Bowls.
Right.
Jeff Gordon currently has the most road course wins, the longest road course streak. He's currently the greatest of all time. Is he more talented than Shane? No. Different generation, different cars. Shane should surpass him within the next year, year and a half.
Oh, 100%.
And then he's clearly the greatest of all time. But dude's 3 years in. Don't give him the greatest of all time when he doesn't have the stats.
Yeah, I understand that argument.
For me,
but
it's the
I
eyeball
disagree.
test. It's the eyeball
I
test.
disagree with it just because of everything that we said, because nobody paid it any mind. Jeff was incredible, of course. Not to take anything away from Jeff,
Yeah.
but this is different. Like, this is a different level of ass kicking.
I brought it up.
With a different level of competition, both with equipment being as even as it's ever been,
Yep.
with the field that's put as much emphasis into road course racing as they do now versus nothing before. You know, back in Jeff's day, there was 10 cars that could maybe pop off a win any given weekend. Maybe. Now on a road course race, pretty much every car in the field, aside from, you know, the starting parks, for lack of better terms,
We call
The
them
vast-
Hendrick
yeah.
Motorsports.
the vast majority of the field has a car that's capable of winning.
Yeah.
You put SVG in 30 of those cars, he's going to do the exact same thing.
yeah.
So I totally understand what you're saying, and I agree with it. But I'm calling him the greatest of all time because it's not an if he
There's
surpasses,
no point
it's when.
doing it yet.
Yeah, it's when.
Literally, he's going to surpass Jeff Gordon in a year.
He's,
let
gonna
him do it.
he's probably going to surpass Jeff Gordon by August.
No, I think he can tie it.
No, well, he
He
can
would
probably
tie it.
pass his wins, but Jeff Gordon's 6 in a row, SVG can't do until halfway through next year.
Yeah,
if he
because
wins
of the
rest
quota
them.
loss.
So he can get 4 in a row this year.
Did
Or
he? Was
3.
he at 5 in a row?
He was
but
at
he
5
lost
in a row,
Coda.
and then he
didn't
lost
win
Coda.
He won 5 last year in a row.
No, he tied it.
Yeah, he
no,
tied
Jeff
it.
has 6.
Jeff has 6. Yeah, so he won.
No, because then he had 6 in a row because this is his 7th win. Right?
No, he didn't have 6 in a
No.
row.
He
Reddick
didn't,
just
he
won
didn't
Coda.
win Coda last year
No, he didn't win Coda this year.
or last year.
Yeah,
didn't
but
win
he
either.
won this road course, which means this was
This
his
is his
seventh.
first in a row.
This
This
is his
is-
seventh
yes,
win.
yes.
So that means he's won 6 times prior, which means it was 6 in a row before that, wasn't it?
No,
No.
Reddick just won Coda 2
Yeah,
months
I'm
ago.
saying before. Was
His
it,
first win
Coda
was
would have been
Chicago
7 in a row,
3
wouldn't
years
it?
ago.
His first win was Chicago 3 years ago.
He won 5 last year.
Was it Byron won Coda last year? No,
No, Bell.
That was 2 years ago.
So
Bell,
he did 5 in a row?
He
Yeah,
won
last
from
year.
so in between last year's Coda and this year's Coda, he won them all.
Right.
But he lost Coda, so his streak is over.
Right. But
He
I
won-
thought going into Coda was for 7, not
No.
for 6.
No, because he had lost multiple in between.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm forgetting about
Chicago.
Chicago
won,
when he got
literally
wrecked.
just
won
said
his
that.
first street
when he got
course,
wrecked.
Yeah.
and then he
Yeah.
filled in. I think he ran one more Project 91 race.
Indy.
It didn't do well.
He won. He ran
and
in
then
Indy.
he
I'm
ran
forgetting
like
about
2 or
those.
3 in the 16.
Yep.
Chicago got wrecked out. He probably ran Watkins Glen Sonoma or something.
He
Oh,
lost
yeah,
to
he
Busher.
lost to Busher at Watkins Glen.
Yep. I'm forgetting
He
about all
didn't
of
do
those.
well in the 16.
He didn't.
Chicago, he had some speed, but he wasn't what he was in the
I like
91.
the spicy nug saucy car.
Yes.
That
Yeah, he
lasted-
got taken out
But
by, was
since
it Briscoe?
Bell, when Bell
Briscoe
won at
cleaned him out?
Coda,
Yeah.
when Bell won at Coda last year, then he won everything else. So he
Right.
won. What are we looking at? Watkins Glen, Mexico, Sonoma, the Roval. So he had 4.
Chicago.
Oh, and Chicago. So he had 5.
5. Okay.
And then he lost. And then Reddick won Coda.
Yep.
And now we've reset the clock.
So he's going to surpass Jeff Gordon's total wins,
100%.
but he's not going to surpass his streak, which I don't think the streak isn't in question. I don't care about the streak.
Yeah.
He's clearly good enough to do it. It's the,
I mean, he could
it's
do the streak
total
starting again
wins
now, I guess.
that is he the most talented? Yes, but greatest of all times, you need to have the highest stats to be greatest of all time.
Yeah.
He's the best, but the greatest of all time, the stats need to back that up. Right now, he's just shy of Jeff Gordon.
he
It's not going to take much for him to pass him. We know he's gonna if he comes back next year. If he re-signs his deal and he's in the 97 next year, which I think he's already signed, he's going to beat Jeff Gordon. It's without a doubt.
Yeah.
Unless Trackhouse sucks really bad next year,
Which they could.
which swap setups with Hendrick. I'd like to see what he could do in their cars because holy fuck, Hendrick was terrible yesterday.
They were ass.
But yeah, I
what
think
were they,
he's going to
23rd,
surpass him.
4th, and 5th?
This was the first time I think they said since 2007 that Hendrick Motorsports has not had a car inside the top 20 on a road course.
Yikes.
Byron qualified decent, but dropped like a rock. The other 3 didn't leave the 20s all day. I think some pit strategy, the 5 might have got up to like 15.
Chase got up in the top 10 at one point.
Did he? Flipping strategies.
Yeah.
But they were just out to lunch. Long runs, they had nothing. It was bad for Hendrick yesterday. I don't know.
But I
what they
just
missed.
back to SVG. What gets me, and it's what I brought up in Discord yesterday. So I think it was the second stage is when him and Zilich were basically gapping the field, and Zilich was staying within a 2/10, 3/10. I don't think that was Zilich
Thank you,
matching
Cash.
SVG. I think that was SVG not trying.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
you could
100%.
see him flip the switch, and all of a sudden he's a second ahead.
Yeah.
2 seconds ahead.
Like they were looking at the graph during practice of like lap times and like obviously the fall off as you go.
Yeah.
And his was just so consistent as the chart went up.
I think Zilich pushed him a little bit more than McDowell
yeah,
was earlier in
same.
the race.
Yeah.
Even Reddick got up to him at one point. But SVG, I mean, we've talked about this since he got in the car. When he's saving, he's still faster than everybody else. Like Mexico. Remember when they're like, save us some. You don't need to go that hard. He's like, oh, I'm smoother when I'm faster.
Yeah.
Like he's just better at saving than anybody else. So he was the entire race. We knew he had extra in the tank.
Yep.
Yeah.
With
But
how
watching-
fast they were, all 3 of the Trackhouse cars.
He led 74 of the 100 laps.
And that
Yeah.
doesn't even tell the whole story because then we get into the third stage. Was that the start of the stage? Did they not pit? Him and Reddick didn't pit. The entire field pits at the start.
It
At
was
the
him
end
and
of stage.
McJesus.
No, it was him and Reddick.
No, I thought McDowell was on his
Nope,
strategy.
it was Reddick. McDowell was on his own fucking strategy. I don't know what they were doing. So Reddick and SVG stay out. I think that was the start of stage 3, if I'm remembering correctly. And basically their strategy was everybody has to stop again. I don't remember exactly the timing of it, but basically the whole field is stopped before SVG. SVG had to stop way before everybody else, and everybody just went into fuel saving mode. I think when he stopped, like they had the little graphic up, and it was like the Ty Gibbses and the who else was up there? Zilich. Like they had like 62% fuel left, which that's an estimate, but whatever. SVG comes out in, what was it, 23rd?
26th.
26th, 29 and a half seconds back with 25 laps to go.
He closed 29 seconds in 17 laps.
And then won by 7 seconds.
Yep.
That is
And
just
given the leaders were saving the entire time. So they weren't going all out.
no.
But SVG just, I mean, they let him open up the wick. Like, just
We got to
go
see
like hell. You have nothing to worry about.
we got to see him on maximum attack, all of his skills. You don't have to save anything. You don't have to if you've got it in the tank, put it out there. And we're watching him, and my thing, I said it in Discord yesterday, I was going to get excited when the laps to go and the seconds behind swapped
Evened out.
places.
Yep.
Because for a while, it was like he's 21 seconds back with 18 to go. 17 to go, he's 19. You know what I mean? It was right around 15 to go.
Yep.
It switched. Then all of a sudden, there's 14 to go, but he's 13 seconds back. And we're watching it. And
Yeah, then he started chunking like 2 seconds.
that was the big thing. I think they said on the broadcast, he's got to be 1.4 seconds faster on average to catch them. We're watching. He's a second and a half, second and 3/4, 2 seconds. And what got me was at one point he was 3.2 seconds faster. I don't care if everybody else was saving. That is insane.
Yeah.
And he just dispatched everybody. There was one time, I think it was Hocevar. He got kind of caught behind Hocevar in the carousel, cost him a little bit of time.
Was it Hocevar?
Yeah.
Or was it the 38?
It was the 77. The
Was it
38,
77?
the 38 laid over.
Yeah.
As everyone should.
He literally
I think that, and I think Briscoe maybe into turn 6.
Doesn't matter.
they were like,
But he only got hung up by like 2 cars.
yeah, the broadcaster, if he gets hung up by anybody, he didn't. I was watching the leaderboard and it was just like his name was constantly moving.
Yeah.
He would catch somebody and be past them in one corner. It didn't matter where he caught them, how he caught them. And it was just an absolute masterclass
Yeah.
of
Like I said,
road
at the
racing.
beginning, just watching a master at work.
It was.
It was unbelievable.
It was what you want to see. It was the coolest. We don't get to see it often because a lot of the times, like we've talked about, these guys aren't going 100%. So getting to see one of the best to do it at their full potential
Yeah.
was ridiculous.
I was so much happier seeing him come in for tires and putting him on the offense than seeing him play defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it seemed like an impossible task.
It did. I said it in Discord. I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah.
And then I
Wrong.
was like, "Oh, we're watching it." He seemed like stuck right around like 21, 22 seconds, and I was like, "I don't know, man. It's only like 17 to go
Yeah, then
or
they cut to him.
whatever."
There's 4 cars in front of him. It's like, oh, that's why.
That's why, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was non-believer. And like I said, as soon as the laps remaining and the time behind crisscrossed each other, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
Larry Mack, what did he say? Our stats guys here are telling me that he should catch him with like 3 or 4 to go. No, try like 8 to go.
Yeah. Later.
Yeah. It was
Uh,
just,
Fun facts. This is hilarious, actually. Lists. I have a list of races won by different countries, drivers from different countries. Right. Top 5. What countries do you think are in the top 5?
Not including the United States.
no, with them. So,
No, people not including U.S. drivers.
So Colombia.
Yep.
Mexico.
Colombia is 5th with Juan
One.
Pablo Montoya
Yep.
winning 3 total.
Yep. Mexico.
Daniel Suarez winning 7 total. That is 4th place.
Oh, so they're counting O'Reilly series as well?
Correct. Total across all
Okay.
3.
Oh, all 3?
Canada.
Canada is in 1st with 13 wins across 5 different drivers.
That's got, yeah.
Well, New Zealand
New Zealand's obviously on there.
between SVG and Marco.
And Ambrose.
Yep.
Technically he's Australia.
Oh, so he's
is he? I thought
Australia.
he was, I thought he was
Ambrose
from New
is
Zealand.
3rd with 7 wins in Australia. SVG, the new guy, is now 2nd by country with 12 total wins for New
Jesus
Zealand.
Christ.
By himself, he is 1 win shy of tying Canada. That took 5 people to do it.
Holy shit.
He now has 12 by himself.
I didn't realize Ambrose was Australian. I thought he was New Zealand. Wow.
Hey,
He is-
shout out the other
he's
guys
too-
on the list that are doing it by themselves as
He's
well.
too shy of doubling Mexico and taking the lead.
That's ridiculous.
Unbelievable. In his 3rd
3
season.
Yeah. I did want to shout out, obviously SVG's getting all the accolades. Michael McDowell did the same thing. They
Yeah.
were on the same they were on a similar strategy. McDowell came in, he was same thing, like 30 seconds back. charged all the way up to second. I don't think he did it as efficiently or as fastly as SVG
and he was
did.
fast all weekend. He was the second best guy.
Yeah, he was honestly he qualified second right behind SVG.
He was the
Um,
only one that broke up the Trackhouse sandwich because they were
Yep.
the other three in the top four.
Yep. So I wanted to shout out McDowell. I even said it in race picks last week when I picked Ty Gibbs. I was like, I kind of want to go McDowell because it's a road course, but he's
not
been
good this
fucking
year.
invisible all year. And then he just shows up at Watkins Glen. And like I said, it's you won't see it on the final scorecard because he finished almost 8 seconds behind SVG, but he charged through the field just like Shane did.
Yeah, he
you
did
know?
really, really well.
I
I
wanna-
had him in my mind too. For
I want
race
to talk
picks,
about
but
cautions real quick.
I was going to say, can we talk
Cautions
about
are a hot topic. First of all, tent from Kansas.
So
Uh,
apparently
that thing flew in on a twister.
apparently it also flew off the track too.
Yeah.
They never picked it up. It flew away. I didn't realize that.
yeah,
So
I-
that was freaking wild. Best coverage Fox has had all day.
Literally, that was the only incident.
Although I will say I called it out immediately. The restart zone drone, sick. The
Yes.
camera angle to start the race with the drone sweeping in through 6 and through the restart zone onto the front stretch was pretty sick.
RIP
Yeah.
cable
So
cam.
good for you, Fox.
yeah.
RIP the NBC cable cam.
Well,
We'll get it back next
Well,
year.
that would have
Yeah,
got
we'll have
stuck
it
in the
back.
mud anyway.
True. For me, it's not even just the cautions. It's also the Fox coverage, the amount of shit that we missed. Like getting on Twitter last night, an hour after the race, and that Taranto guy, the clips that he had. It wasn't just like one or two, like, oh, this is that thing we saw on TV. This is what led up to it. No, it was like 4 different events that was like, here's this, we missed this. Here's what happened here. Oh, this is how Bubba got spun. This is what happened with the 77 and the 21, which we never even heard about until after the race. The fucking Cody Ware thing. We're starting to see a trend here of SVG leading a road course late in the race and Cody Ware trying to kill himself and there being no caution.
Yeah.
Cody Ware, if you haven't seen it, go look it up. There was an onboard camera because obviously the TV camera only showed us him driving away. I don't know if he got turned or if he spun himself.
I think
didn't-
he was up top 3 wide and
Was
just
he?
got
Okay.
loose on the
So-
rumble strip.
he got loose and slid down. He hit the wall so hard that the Armco barrier was folded over.
mhm.
The car came up in the air, landed. I mean, he did drive away, so good, I guess. But like,
They fixed it and he went back out.
yeah, it was, yeah,
And it was dangerously slow.
yes.
Like,
It
he
was
still was
Natalie
faster
Decker
than Natalie
slow.
Decker,
but
But yeah, missed cautions, missed video. Also, Joey Logano, that should not have been a caution. The tire.
did that roll into the
Yeah.
bus stop
It was
area?
a
Like,
carcass that went into the grass against the wall. Like, no, that's not an issue at all.
yeah, I think they were itching for a caution.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then there was the Hocevar Berry thing. What do we feel about that?
I mean,
think
it
Ho-
looked to me like Barry
Cleared up.
gave him a ship
He
into
did.
the turn, and then cleared himself across his nose.
That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah,
too.
Hocevar he wasn't giving anybody an inch all day. I saw multiple, Blaney shipped him early
Yep.
because Hocevar crowded him in 1 and 2. So Blaney just doored him out into the tire barriers. The video that he was ranting about Suarez, that also looked like he pinched the hell out of Suarez. The Barry thing, I think he shaded low, but I do think Barry thought he hit him hard enough to
Yeah.
clear him.
I have no problem with Barry giving him the bumper and pushing him up to go underneath him, but not clear.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
just not clear.
That's kind of how I feel too. Yep.
I watched the Barry in car, and you see him just go right up, and then off he
Yeah.
goes. So
Yeah.
he 100%. There was no place for Hocevar to go from what I could
Well,
see on that in car.
The outside car normally goes up on the strip. What?
Whoa.
Wrong hand, bud.
Oh, you
When
would
I normally do, it's the right hand. But
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I just think he shipped Hocevar, and Hocevar just didn't go high.
Yeah.
Like he just, all right, fuck you, I'll pinch you. And
Yeah.
Barry probably thought he was going to be up over the curbing.
Yeah.
Because that's normally
The
where the
crubbin'.
outside car is, outside the curbing.
But good news is
But yeah, all sorts
we
of
don't have to
malarkey.
worry about Fox points paying races anymore.
Oh,
Glass half full.
one more.
Not points paying race.
They're still going to have terrible coverage.
I
but-
mean, it's gonna be a terrible race. It's an awful all.
dude, I have never. I know we're still
the
kind of
worst
on
format.
I know we're still on Watkins Glen, but
Yeah, we gotta keep moving here.
I've never heard like we're now all the stuff I listened to today. So the Teardown and Denny show, and I'm sure DBC is going to be much of the same, and probably Stacking Pennies. The complete lack of
No, they don't talk about the race in second pennies anymore.
oh, true, they don't. the complete lack of any kind of excitement for this weekend. Like, they're like, oh, at the end of Denny's show, they're like, oh, we're going to Dover this weekend, All-Star race. And Denny's like, Nate,
Yeah,
yeah,
no one cares.
Like, no
Stag
one
and Penny doesn't
gives.
talk about the races anymore.
They
No,
just do
he
like
just interviews people.
he interviews people and they talk like they had Blaney on last week. They talked about the race for 2 seconds.
Oh.
There was like 3 weeks in a row they didn't even talk about what happened. And apparently there's more show on YouTube than they actually put out on the podcast because I listen to it every week. And then I see clips later in the week and I'm like, when did that happen? And it's on the YouTube
Yeah, they're like
version.
full interview on the YouTube, but it's like 6 minutes longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
But yeah, I'm so done with the Fox thing. I'm just give me the rest of the season,
Hey.
please.
We're there.
Because there was a lot. They missed a lot yesterday, and that's kind of one of the problems. I think that's why road courses get such a bad rap on TV is because there's shit happening all over the place. But if you if you don't show us, we don't know.
In their defense, it is tough to cover that much ground. Obviously,
We've done it for years with everybody.
but they don't get the benefit of the doubt because they miss everything
Even
on a mile.
They miss everything at Martinsville.
Yeah, exactly.
No, and as far as Dover goes, I'm excited we're going there, possibly for the last time. Like that track, just cloudy future for them. It's a cool track. It's a cool venue.
Yep.
It's in a great
you really
spot.
think it's going?
There's rumors that the casino
It's-
wants the whole
It's
property
not
gone.
promising, and I think it's the same thing. Was it Kansas or maybe it's Dover? I'm thinking of the casino,
Yeah.
which you think the track would be an attraction for, doesn't like the track at all.
There's
The,
rumors
the
that
casino would
yeah.
rather that be a parking lot or more casino than a racetrack.
I've heard that the casino wants to sell the land.
Which is unfortunate because it's a super rare, cool racetrack.
Yeah.
With, 60 years of legacy. It's a cool place. I'd hate to see it go. But it losing its main date, going to a exhibition race.
Right.
Them not folding and doing lights, which could possibly bring the track back. It doesn't look bright for them.
I didn't even think of this as
Well,
being
if they
a
don't have
problem.
lights, that's
that's
why.
they're as dim as the track is at night.
True. Well, I think there's something about them not being able to have lights because of the Air Force Base. I think Just Bus or somebody may have brought that up that they've tried to put lights in there before, and because it could screw with the planes landing or being in the air or whatever. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one.
Yeah,
but
planes don't fly over any other racetrack, so
Yeah.
well, not on approach to the landing.
Daytona.
They fly next to it.
It's on top of it.
It is.
It's
probably a
you
lot
can
closer than
smell it.
Dover is.
I don't know. It's also the Air Force. It's also the military. It's not Jim Bob and his Cessna.
They should be good enough.
But we'll see. The only
I
thing,
think they have night vision.
the thing that got me, that would be awful with lights.
Who gets Miles? Dale Jr. gets Miles the Monster.
Yeah, they would have put that. at
That
his
will be
house.
in the graveyard holding one Pablo Montoya's Daytona
Yes.
car.
I didn't even think of this. Anthony M brought it up in Discord today. With all the stuff, the cloudy future around Dover, NASCAR did it no favors by scheduling these races back to back because you literally have 2 races that people in this area would go to. Now,
Yeah.
now they have to choose. They're probably not going to go. They're not going to be nuts like us and do
I think
Loudon and Pocono back to back.
Just Bus showed the weather. It looks beautiful. For
It
Dover
does.
this weekend, though.
But the problem
beautiful
is
here, too.
if you live in between the 2 tracks, let's say you're a couple hours from each one, you might go to both of those races if one's in May and one's in August. But if they're back to back,
There's no way most people can't do that.
the
vast majority can.
we did it, and it was stressful.
It was 100%.
It was very stressful.
100%.
So I think that really hurts because honestly, the turnout at Watkins Glen didn't look great this week. That's a race that sells out every year.
Yeah.
And the grandstands looked a little weak.
They made a mistake.
Yeah.
Big time.
well, yeah,
and
they
now
literally
I'm-
told people not to come because the parking lots are
And
wet.
now I'm worried that Dover is going to mix it with the fact that Watkins Glen was last weekend. It's the All-Star race. No one is excited for it. It's a joke of a format, blah, blah, blah. I'm a little worried about what we're going to look like. I'm hoping I'm pleasantly surprised and we're wrong, but I think Bianchi said on the teardown that he heard ticket sales were,
Yeah.
I forget the wording he used, but concerning, I think.
Yep.
So we'll see.
Cool.
Put the All-Star race at Bowman Gray.
Want to answer some questions?
Mazel.
Sure.
We got a bunch in the Instagram. We will start at the bottom with ATK78. Aerial shots of the track were cool, but Fox sucks at road courses.
Thank you.
L98 Jake with a pair. Why does Harvick pronounce measure like that?
Is he a measure guy?
Yeah, he is.
You know who else got me yesterday? Larry Mack was lever. The
dude.
shift lever.
My wife makes fun of Larry Mack every time she hears him on the TV because he's spoiler.
Spoiler.
This is a 4-inch tall spoiler.
You know what one's been getting me?
Boys from
Not,
the South.
not broadcast related. When they do the ads on DBC and on the or it's just DBC actually, and they have Carson doing the GM factory vehicle.
Oh yeah.
She overemphasizes the H that isn't there. Vehicle. And it's like, every time it's like fingernails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, it's like a hyphen in the middle of it.
Yep.
Of course, after all that burning it down and swinging, SVG still perfectly parks it parallel to start.
Yeah,
finish line.
Burnout King is back. That shot, the drone shot when he first started the burnout, so it's just the back of the car, and the smoke is just billowing out the sides, and then it just kind of envelops the car, and you couldn't see him for a while.
Yeah, he was
Like,
just gone.
that dude can do a fucking burnout.
What gear was he in?
All of them.
Because
Seventh.
that thing was melting
wheel
tire
speed.
and not moving.
Yeah.
He was going 90.
I do miss him in the O'Reilly's cars though, just because of drifting. I don't think the next gens are easy to drift
Probably not.
because
Not with how wide they are.
yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like he had way more fun in the Xfinity car
But
because
man,
he
did
was
that thing billow smoke.
dude. He absolutely annihilated those tires.
in
And then
about 10 seconds. Most of the other guys doing burnouts that burn them until the tires blow off.
it takes a minute.
It takes a few minutes. SVG boiled them off in 38
Yeah,
seconds.
and then he does the rugby ball kick, which shouts to. Apparently, I saw the picture. The kid did get it. I don't know if you caught that. It looked
Yeah,
like
the
it
dad.
looked like a grown man and a child fighting over the rugby ball. But I saw a picture. The kid ended up with
Yeah.
it.
That was awesome. That's the first thing I saw too at the aero strip. Like, you guys might want to shut down this camera because that dude is fighting a
That,
kid.
that 35-year-old drunken man is fighting a kid for a.
Downriver Diecast with a trio. First one, this is a good one. Favorite item from Wawa and or Bussies. I'm going with the beaver nuggets for candy item.
Yep.
At Bussies. They got great beef jerky, any of the flavors. That's perfectly fine. And the chopped brisket sandwich at Bussies. And
What do they yell? Brisket on deck?
yeah, fresh brisket. Wawa, diet lemonade, no question. And then Italian sub. I get every time.
I haven't been to Buc-ee's enough to have a favorite.
Fair.
Because I don't really remember what I got there. Like, I think I got random candy things. They were delicious, whatever they were, but I don't remember. Not enough for me to
Yeah.
recall
I
it.
don't think I even got any food there.
We may have gotten some snacks. We brought him in Daytona before you
Yeah.
got there, I
Right,
think. But Wawa for me, it is hands down. If I see one, I'm pulling over and getting all of the half and half, which is the Arnold Palmer, which is lemonade and iced tea.
Mm.
I will drink those till it comes out my eyeballs.
Yeah.
Um,
Not usually how it works, but keep
and
going.
also, Norm turned me on to the milk a couple years ago. What is it? The cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream
The
milk.
cookies and cream milk was
That's
unreal.
my go-to.
They've got a lot of their stuff. Oh, and for food, not like the deli counter is cool and all, but those grab and goes, the what are they? The cream cheese stuffed pretzels, or they've like the jalapeno ones too. The little warming rack up by the cash register.
Yeah.
I want to say it's like a pretzel that's stuffed with cream cheese. They're unbelievable.
I don't think I've seen
Or some, I might be wrong on what exactly the ingredients are, but it's something stuffed with cream cheese, and they're unreal. They're just like a little grab and go bite. We'll get to that after.
Norm, anything else to add?
No, just the cookies and cream milk
Good pick.
at the Wawa.
Downriver Diecast also asks, what's your least favorite thing about going to Pocono?
Leaving.
About going to?
Okay.
The drive, I guess.
Drive's not even that bad.
It's not. Yeah, it's not terrible, but like the anticipation of getting there makes it quick.
The only bad part of the drive, and you'll learn this, is 84 through Connecticut.
No,
84
worst
through
part
Connecticut
about
with the camper
Pocono
sucks.
is the pavement in the infield because it is pitch black
Yep.
and will melt your shoes. To
Oh,
it.
you mean like in the paddock, in the pit
Yeah.
pit area?
And
yes.
then the death tunnel underneath the track that is always wet and a slip and slide.
It's always wet.
Yeah.
And if it's hot and moist, so it's super humid. Like you go down there and it's like, oh, like it feels like
and
you're
the
in a
freaking
jungle.
security guard Nazi last year.
That was the last 2 years. You're going up there. Remember the stairs?
Oh yeah.
Going up the wrong stairs, and they made us turn around and go back. We're like, dude, we're already at the top of the stairs.
Dude, fuck
I
off.
want to flash my media pass at him.
I think we tried. I think we tried. I don't really. Honestly, the biggest thing with Pocono is getting around. Like we have the scooters and everything, and we usually like when we're going to the track, we take one of the trucks over. But like, even just if you're like, I don't really feel like bringing a truck over to the shower, like it's a hike to get anywhere because it is so goddamn big in that infield. And then
Yeah.
once it gets dark, like I think it was last year, or 2 years ago when you guys went to the concert and I tried to catch up to you and I couldn't fucking find you. Once it gets dark in that infield, you can't find. You've lost all navigational fucking. The only reason I found you was because Joe Soul had underglow on his scooter.
Oh
It was the only thing that I could find. But it is
dark.
Once the sun goes down there, all navigational aids are gone. Like
Yeah,
you can
you're
see the
screwed.
grandstands, so you at least know which direction you're walking. But you're not finding a specific camper unless they have lights or some sort of, distinguishing feature.
Fire pit.
You are not finding, like, if you're walking around and they're trying to find some chick you met that day, you're never finding her. Like,
Never.
good luck.
Right. Denver Diecast. Favorite brand of clothing, and does Dan have one for golf polos?
LoosesFastPodcast.com.
Yes, that one.
I'll get all your merch.
Big
available.
fan
We
of
also
the,
have golf polos.
what is it? The Dick's Sporting Goods brand, the William something or other. I forget the name of the
William
brand.
Sonoma.
That's where my head went, but it's not that. It's Walter Hagen. That
Walter
brand.
Hagen.
They're cheap, but they're comfortable. When I say cheap, they do a lot of like 2-for-1 deals there and
Yeah.
stuff, but they're comfortable. I've got a couple other ones that I like too, but those, like the FootJoy ones, are decent. But
Yeah.
I'm not a big bougie one. But favorite clothing brand? What are the good T-shirts? The Color Comforts.
Yeah, those are nice. Big Vans guy. We got
Yep.
dozens and dozens of pairs of Vans.
That's pretty much all. Big Crocs guy.
Yeah,
Love Crocs.
are good. For flannels, I wear more or less exclusively Dixon flannels. Those are my favorites.
I'm big on Old Navy for the pants, jeans, and shorts. I go to Old Navy a lot.
I exclusively wear Duluth Trading Co. underwear. That's all I have.
Hanes, baby.
To
To the point where me and Doug figured out we have the same underpants. one day.
the Go Buck Naked ones that they advertise. That's
when
all
I
I
worked
have.
when I worked with our buddy Doug, we found out we both get the same pack at Kmart or Walmart or whatever, the Hanes ones, because I came out of the shower wearing my boxers. He goes, "Why the fuck are you wearing my boxers?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? I pulled these out of my bag." He goes in his bag, he has the exact same ones. He's like, "What the fuck?" He thought I stole
Nice.
his.
I got to be picky about that because I run hot,
Yeah,
so I get clammy. So I always get like the moisture wicking material
Ooh.
ones, and the
little
Buck Naked ones are the best.
little from under cheese.
No, just run hot. Yeah, those are some of my favorite brands. Norm, you got anything?
I don't know. Whatever's available. I don't know.
Whatever my mom gets me for socks at Christmas.
Pretty much.
I buy my own socks. Walmart. I don't even know what brand. Hanes, maybe?
Yeah, I get the Hanes, the
I think they're Hanes. I don't think they say it on it.
big Hanes guy.
Yeah, and like t-shirts and stuff. It's mostly just
T-shirts or whatever the T-shirt is printed on, and I will then judge the T-shirt after I buy it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Like the next level ones, I love those. Those like the thinner, soft
I don't
ones.
love I like I like the heavy ones, but I like the some
the color
substance.
comfort
I
ones.
like
Yeah.
heavy shirts. I hate shirts that are stitched up the side. Those are normally
That's
as soon as I get
one
a
of my-
shirt and they have the stitching up the side, I know I hate them.
That's one of my big issues with that Terry uniform shirt that I have. It's got weird stitching on it,
Yeah.
and it's like it just sets the neurotism off bad.
Golf Country TDI with a pair. Tyler Reddick has a 1 in 3 weeks. Is he washed?
Yes.
Kyle Busch is a better ambassador for Elf than Catherine Legg.
Oh, Jesus.
And Sam Valley 95 with the last one. Favorite snacks you like to bring into the race?
Hold on. Before we answer that,
Popped corn.
on the subject of Sam Valley 95.
Yep.
Brother. What did he say? It was his stepfather is the keyboardist for Molly Hatchet.
Yeah.
Thanks for the info on that one years ago.
Yeah.
I put up a story with Flirting with Disaster in the background, and he's like, dude, that's such a great. Where is it? Let me find it. Right here. Great choice of music. My stepdad is the keyboardist for Molly Hatchet. And I was like, yo, what? And he said, yeah, my mom got remarried to him when I was 7. So I grew up around that music and went to tons of shows. He's 70 and they're still touring.
That's amazing.
That's fucking awesome.
Does he want to come to Pocono?
Yeah, seriously.
So your mom's a groupie.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Kyle. Yeah, actually,
Facts.
that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Jesus Christ, what? She's remarried to the guitarist in a famous band.
Keyboardist.
Keyboardist, whatever. Maybe it's a guitar. Who knows?
Arguably, the, cool,
Might be a
arguably the
guitar.
coolest guy in the band.
I would take my pants off for a guitarist too, you know?
You probably have.
Guy was playing
Maybe.
the Yamaha like nobody's business.
All right, so what was the question?
Yeah,
I wanna know.
his ma went high, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Next
Sorry.
question.
The day after
Watch your
Mother's Day.
profanity.
The day after Mother's Day, and we're all over Sam Valley 95's mom.
Hey, she made a good pick, all right?
Yep. All right, what was the question? I just wanted to highlight Sam Valley for a second
Oh,
because that was the
okay.
coolest thing ever.
Favorite snack you like to bring to the racetrack? Well, we had this conversation.
Popped
Popcorn.
corn.
I don't bring
I don't bring
snacks
popcorn.
too.
I'll bring it right in.
We load the camper up with snacks, but like Loudon, I'll usually bring like a bag of chips or something, just to have something to munch on. But usually,
Literally
we'll,
munchies.
yeah, literally we'll go for popcorn
That's what
90% of the time.
Yeah, if we're going in track, it is popcorn because then I judge how good
My
their
thing is
popcorn
I try to limit my in-track purchases to merch.
Yeah.
I don't need
Yeah.
to get bent over for a thing of fries if I can just bring my own snacks
No.
in.
If
Yeah,
I'm
the
in the
tough
track,
thing about
I'm
sorry.
getting tendies and fries
Yeah.
every single time.
Tub of fun. Always a good
Mhm.
pick. The tough thing about bringing chips is like if we go in a summer race, they get stale pretty
Yeah,
quick because if it's
yeah.
like a humid day, you're fucked.
For me, it's like chips
Yeah.
or like a thing of like goldfish are great because they're really compact. Like the little bag is nice and small.
I like goldfish and
I
like
know you hate goldfish.
Cheez-Its
Yes,
because
Cheez-Its.
then your hands aren't all
Yucky.
disgusting and you're
Yes.
not like wiping it on your pants.
Those are my go-to.
Yeah, that's why I
Cheez-Its
bring
and
in
goldfish.
munchies, and I'm just like, what do I do with my hands?
Right, exactly. That's what's
Josh,
tough
you've
about
never
it.
brought a snack or a beverage to the church. Oh, never bought a snack. Okay.
Bought, yeah,
I
I
thought you
always
said
bring your
brought.
own.
I was like,
Okay.
brother, you've never brought a cooler full of
Yeah.
happiness into the track. I mean, I know some tracks don't let you anymore, but
Right.
the day that Loudon gets rid of that is the day I stop going. Because that's
Um,
remember the first
We'll
year.
watch from the parking lot. thank
Remember
you.
the first year we brought everybody and just the complete confusion by our non-NASCAR friends that we could just bring coolers of beer
yeah,
in.
like, what are you guys doing? We're going in the track, but you can't bring that.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
That's the whole point. I think it was Stairs or somebody was like, "What? You can do what?"
The first year with Corey, yeah.
Corey was baffled because he doesn't
Yeah.
drink, right? So he was like,
Yeah.
"What are you guys packing beers for?" We're like, "Because we're allowed to." And he's
Yeah.
like, "I think Corey's got season tickets to the Celtics and something, so he's used to going to events."
Right, yeah.
And he's like, "Excuse me."
Bring
Yeah.
in beer so we can get a little sauced up and flip off Kyle Busch.
You could just bring stuff in, like to someone that only goes to like an NBA game or NHL.
Yeah.
Like that is just we've been doing it our whole lives. So to me, I don't even think
yeah,
about it.
it's
I
like
don't even
second
think
nature.
about it anymore.
It's like, oh well, we're getting ready to go in. Time to pack up all the tailgate and load up the beers. Like it's just
It's normal
it's
to
autopilot
somebody
for
that's
us.
never been there. They're like, "You're gonna do what?"
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah, you heard me.
All right, that it for the old Instagram.
That is it for the Instagram. We got one in the chat
Yes,
up here.
one in the chat from Brent Newton. How big is SVG? I've never seen that part. I know pit guys are big, but SVG makes them look like little boys.
He's like 6'2", I
dude,
think.
he's
He's
huge.
all a 6'3", yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously we've talked about it before when we get to go in the garage at Loudon and Pocono. You're walking around and like you get the kind of weird, you get the one shock of seeing how short everybody is.
Yeah, most drivers are jockeys.
Like when Denny walks by or Larson or like obviously we know Reddick's short, we know like Allgaier's short, but there's some of the guys you don't realize how small they are till they walk by you. Denny was the one that got me, and Kyle Busch too.
Yeah,
Kyle Busch is shorter than you think.
right.
But then you get the guys that are the opposite end of the spectrum when Logano walks by and it's like, who let the giraffe out?
Yeah.
Right. It's like for years there was only like 2 or 3 tall guys like Logano, Bowman, Corey LaJoy.
Yeah, Corey's pretty tall.
Otherwise, everyone's like under 6
Yeah.
foot.
But like the Logano, Hocevar,
Oh yeah,
McDowell,
Hocevar's gigantic.
they're tall, but they're really lanky.
Yeah.
SVG is built like a pit crew guy. He is a brick shithouse, and he's all of 6'3", 6'4".
Like
I'm
Logano and
6
LaJoy, I think are like 6'2", 6'1".
They're between 6. Yeah, they're my height, so 6'1", give or take.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we go back and look at that picture, you and Corey are like the same
Bowman's
height.
right
Yeah.
there. Chase is probably
Bowman's-
like 5'10",
yeah.
5'11".
Bowman's probably high 5s because I'm taller than Bowman.
Yeah.
Not by a lot, but by
Bowman's
a
he's
little.
probably
a-
like my height, like
He's
5'9",
the tallest guy on
5'10".
Hendrick. I think he's at
Yeah.
6
Oh,
foot.
easy.
But I googled it. SVG is listed as 6'3", 220.
He's a big dude. Like he walks around with the
Yeah.
fire suit tied around his waist. His chest and his arms are huge.
He's a big dude.
Yeah,
He's
rugby
built.
was an option.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Exactly. Rugby was an option.
Yeah, I'm 6'1", so like I have a pretty good gauge of height in that sense. And when I walked up to him, I was like, "Good Lord, you're a big man."
He could blend in with the pit crew guys.
Yeah.
And those guys, they are the ones that scare you on pit road
that boy
because
is an athlete.
those dudes on the pit crew guys, scary motherfuckers when
Yeah.
you walk by some of those on pit road because they are like you want to talk
Yeah.
just
Didn't you say he's a mountain you'd climb? One of you said it.
that was probably me. I'll fully take ownership of
was
that
me.
one. Fully take.
Yeah.
But I remember I think the first year we went to Pocono, we didn't have media passes, but Pocono you can get right down by pit road with the paddock pass we get with camping. So we get to go on the other side of the fence and be a little closer, but you can get real close with just the paddock pass.
Yeah.
And I remember like that was the first time we really saw pit crew guys up close and we were all like, holy shit.
You're like, oh, you guys are D1 athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what a D1 football player looks like. Got it.
Um,
All right.
what else?
Well, that was yours. So All right. We didn't have much in the
Oh,
old.
I think I saw somebody in the live chat said SVG over under 30. Between Cup and O'Reilly, probably.
Yeah, I don't think
we
he's
don't
getting
know
30
how
cup
long
wins.
he's gonna be here.
That's the thing. Got to remember, he's way older than everybody else.
No, not everybody.
Well, he's
Well,
probably like
every-
38
okay,
or
sorry.
something, right?
36.
Sorry, let me rephrase. He is way older than the other people in their third full-time season.
Right.
So his runway is a little shorter.
If he continues to run 3 or 4 O'Reilly races a year and continues to be a 2 to 3 race Cup season winner, then yeah, I think he could get there if he races another 4 or 5 years.
Yep.
Really, Joe? All right. Joe going way in left field. FMK, or just rank them, his top 3 actors. Denzel Washington, Sylvester Stallone, and Mark Wahlberg.
Ugh.
Leaving that to Norm.
37.
Yeah, I thought he was my age.
Denzel, Stallone,
And Wally Boy.
and Wahlberg. Honestly, I'm going to put Wahlberg at the top right now just because I feel like I'd be most entertained with whatever he's doing.
Yep.
Denzel, I don't think has made anything that great. in the past.
Equalizers.
Yeah, since Equalizer, but even only the first one was good. The
No, I
second,
thought the
2
second.
and 3 were weird.
I
didn't love
loved him.
them.
I loved him.
Denzel, if you want to go through his full filmography, has the best one.
Yep.
Stallone, if you want some nonsense action movies, go back 15 years. He's got some good ones. I
No,
still think
more
Escape
like
Plan-
30.
I think Escape Plan's a fucking fantastic movie. I love watching that. Denzel, go back, Deja Vu, John Q, The Equalizers, Unstoppable. Like he's had some freaking bangers. Training Day, obviously. His new stuff is kind of weird. Like he's gotten kind of
Yep. He's old.
preachy with his stuff.
He's old.
Like I did not like Gladiator 2. Otherwise, I haven't really seen him in much. And Wahlberg just, if it's not like a Netflix original, it's a pretty fun movie.
Yeah, he works.
Yep.
All right. Dodger with a semi-serious one. When do we put SVG in the Hall of Fame? Relax. He might get there. You never know.
Like I said, 20 wins minimum in the Cup Series.
Joe Spinelli, I saw him post this one, and this one I didn't understand why he's saying this because I feel like they didn't say his name once yesterday. Why are Fox and other TV networks so focused on glazing Chase Elliott at road courses when he has 0 wins in the next gen at road courses? Average finish of 11th in the next gen, which is 5th among active drivers. I feel like the glazing stopped as soon as SVG showed up because they have not really been glazing him much at all.
No. not
I
at all.
didn't hear them talk about him once yesterday. I do agree. Rewind when the next gen first came out, maybe for the first year.
2016 to 2020, Chase was a beast on road courses.
Yeah. And then I do understand, like, for
Or
the
whatever
first
his rookie year was.
for the first couple years of next gen, yes, they were still acting like he was a threat. But now I haven't heard anybody talk about him because they're too busy talking about Shane and Zilich, and I think the glazing ended a couple years ago. So I think you're late on that question.
Yeah.
Bennett, fuck, marry, kill, Dodge or Stellantis, Chevy or GM, and Ford.
FMK?
Yep.
Like just as a
I-
manufacturer,
sure.
like in the race cars.
I'm
like,
assuming just as a manufacturer because he didn't really.
I'm just gonna go with what I would buy for a truck.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna marry the Ford. I will fuck the Chevy and kill the Ram.
I'm gonna marry the GM. I'm gonna fuck the Dodge and kill the Ford.
that,
And never catch me in a blue oval ever,
I would never buy a Ford.
ever, never, ever for not even just truck anything.
I'd maybe think about a Lightning.
I'd consider an old Lightning
Which gen?
But if you
Second
go
gen.
if you go newer, I'm taking a TRX over a Raptor.
because
any day of the week.
anything that goes whap, that's what I want. Give me all those.
You know, for a guy that does really good impressions, your supercharger's not that good.
Okay.
A little better.
Best I got.
But you have like your top tier impressions.
True.
For like,
Some of the stuff, yeah.
what do you mean some of the stuff? That's like the first one you've missed since I've known you.
Okay.
You're
Really true.
it's literally your impressions. I talk about your impressions to people that don't know you.
Can you not
They're good.
stop putting me on a pedestal?
That's why I'm disappointed in your supercharger. Work on that.
Saw an
please.
IROC, very stock looking IROC yesterday, and he drove by and it sounded really good. And I saw the Vortex supercharged license plate frame. I was like, ooh, I was like, give me that. I saw the pillar gauges first, and then I saw the license plate frame, and I was like,
Oh, pillar
that
gauges.
thing's, that thing's fun.
Do you want to be friends?
All right. And then Carteropoli tuned in late. Sorry if I missed this. You didn't because none of us have listened to this yet. DBC, it's a tweet from Reddit. The DBC at the 1 hour and 30 minute mark. apparently this is a quote from Freddie. There are some serious conversations being had about Corey Day getting in the 48 car next year. I don't know why Freddie would know that. He's not in the Hendrick meetings. Sounds like a rumor to me.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, everyone has speculated that since Corey Day got in the 17 car.
Yeah, exactly. I don't take any stock in that because it's coming from somebody who
I say put him
isn't-
in the 48 right now, dude. He's ready. He won one super speedway race.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like
Put him in a cup car.
Freddie, I get it. He's in the garage area. Freddie probably hears a lot of talk from people, but that's talk you can hear on Reddit right now. That's not some late breaking rumor. Like to me, I don't trust that unless it's coming from somebody. If we start hearing that, Hendrick, from somebody that's sitting in on the meetings on Monday morning,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm not taking
was-
that from a guy who is the direct competition for Hendrick Motorsports. And what's Corey Day gonna just take over Ally? You think Ally's just gonna bail on Alex? Or is Mr. H gonna fund 2 cars entirely out of his other pocket?
yeah.
I doubt it.
I think maybe those conversations were stronger when Alex was out. And there was like, is he coming back?
Yep.
We need a full-time guy. But right now, Alex seems fine. I think, look at Connor Zilic. We talked about last year. Was he ready to go cup racing? Seemed like it. Obviously, cup season hasn't gone that well. It wouldn't have hurt to let that kid cook in O'Reilly for
I
another
agree.
year.
I 100% agree. Yep.
And Corey Day is not nearly as advanced in his maturity, skill, whatever you want to call it, as Connor Zilic
Hell,
was
even
even this
just his-
time last year.
Not
Even
even
just his
close.
performance. Like Zilic already had what, like 3 wins by
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, and I mean, rewind a month and a half. We're talking about Corey Day's antics on track to people on his own team, effectively.
And like I
Yeah.
said, the kid's won 1 super speedway race.
Yeah.
If that was the case, Jeb Burton would be in the 9 car.
What,
Like-
what a pull.
That
What a
was good.
fucking pull.
Like,
That was good.
I get it. I'm a Bowman fan. I have to listen to, for the past 6 years, every single year,
should be
a
out of
new
it.
driver's in the 48 car.
Yep.
Last year, it was freaking Justin Haley was taking his ride.
Oh, God, I forgot about that. And then it was
Or no, 2 years
Last
ago it was
year-
Justin Haley. Last year it was Suarez.
Hocevar.
all year.
it was
Host
Hocevar last
is
year.
constantly in conversation. And so it's, yeah, whatever, dude. The Corey Day is the next guy on the list. He's Larson's pet project. He obviously has speed. He's in the best car in the field,
Got a lot of
so
speed
that's
and a
not
lot of
hurting
brains.
anything. He needs to cook more than anybody in the O'Reilly series. He needs
100%.
to, and when I say cook, I don't mean like Gen Z cook. I mean like literally like
Marinate.
mature, marinate, put that kid on broil for a year and a half.
They shouldn't be
and-
talking about putting him in cup till
Yeah.
at the end of next year.
Bowman should
depending
get
on how
at
he does.
least one more year if he's healthy.
Yep.
If Corey Day is truly your savior for the 48 car, he's not ready now.
Not
and
even
I don't
close.
think
Not
he's going to
even
be ready
close.
at the end of the year.
No.
He's
I
not.
think Bowman gets another year unless it's just a lame duck year and they either put Corey Day in it expecting him to run worse than Alex has missing half the races.
he needs to do at minimum 2 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Minimum. Like at the end of next season, I think even then would be too soon.
And then put Alex in the 17 O'Reilly car and literally let him cook. Because
Yeah.
I'll stack trophies.
You think he'd do that?
Depends how much they're paying him.
True.
True. Anything else?
That's it for the old Discordo.
Okay. Nothing in the chat. We got everything.
Nothing new.
All right.
Although Josh with the little thing there, the cookies and cream Wawa milk with a double shot of espresso.
That sounds
That
awesome.
sounds delightful.
I don't fuck with coffee, so I have no.
I do
Oh,
on that.
speaking of which, I forgot about my favorite at Wawa's the coffee. The
I've never actually
freaking
had
dispenser thing.
I've never had a Wawa coffee.
Oh, dude, it's so good. Pre-mixed bag in the dispenser. Just,
I thought your favorite thing at Wawa was the Italian sandwich.
I mentioned that too.
He did. He said that. Yeah, he
that's up
mentioned
there.
that.
I think I got a
you know what I
chicken
miss?
Cutlet sandwich from there. It's pretty good.
You know what I miss?
Solid.
They thinking back, they weren't that good, but I drank so many of them at H2O. Remember the
Four
Wawa
Locos.
sodas?
No.
The watermelon and the blue
I don't think
raspberry.
so.
The watermelon soda was unbelievable. I drank
Sounds
so
awesome.
that was my I think it was 2013 at H2O because Wawa was my turnaround point. I would go towards Delaware till I hit
Yeah.
Wawa and then turn around at Wawa. Every lap I would stop and grab one.
Nice.
Drink.
Did you go all the way up 127 or the low one over the bridge?
I go all the way up to 127.
Yeah.
The 127 was my turnaround. I
Yeah.
would turn around
There's
there
a 7-Eleven on the other side.
Yes,
because
and-
that's actually the border.
and then I would zip down. No, the border's farther up
Oh,
because I stayed past the Wawa one year and we were still in Maryland. I'm almost positive. I said we were almost in Delaware.
the 7-Eleven that's there is Delaware.
Okay, maybe. But I would stop at the Wawa, get back on the strip, go all the way down to the inlet, turn around, go all the way back up. Usually by the time I got back, I was usually ready for another one. If it wasn't that, it was 2 laps, then I get another one.
When we went back down to PA and to pick up Sheeta, we stopped at Wawa to get gas on the way back. It was bright and early Sunday morning. Italian sub with a
Attaboy.
coffee.
Yeah. When I
I'll
brought,
take 1 coffee and 1 Italian sub, please.
did I tell you about, I brought my dad to Wawa. He had been in them before,
Yeah.
so he wasn't like new to him, but he said, and I love my dad because he's just an old man. He was like, him and my uncle, when they go down to Pennsylvania, they'd stopped at one, and he's like, you know how confused I was just trying to order a sandwich? And I was like, to be fair, I get it, because it is kind of a confusing system if you don't know what you're doing,
Right.
where you have to order on the screen, then you bring the receipt to the register, pay at the register, and then turn around and go back to the food counter and wait for your food. Like, it is a little, I remember the first time I did
that's
it,
how most delis work.
I was weird to me the first time I
Yeah,
did it. I
no,
was
I
like, the
agree.
hell is this?
I
Like, I thought that counter was like you paid there kind of thing.
Yeah. You held the receipt. You're like, what do I do with this?
Yeah, what am I doing with this? Yeah.
You're
So,
an adult. All right. Well, we're
yep, we're good.
long-winded.
No, we're not.
Sorry
We're right
about
on
it.
time.
Before we sign off, follow us everywhere at
Loose Fast _pod on Instagram and Twitter. The Loose Fast podcast on YouTube. On the Twitter and Instagram, go in the link in the bio. You can find our Discord.
Yes.
Join that. It's been fun. Well, actually, it hasn't been fun this week because Josh won't leave me alone. Thankfully, the week is over. He can stop. He better.
He's awesome.
I love him. I love him now that it's the week's over. I wanted to kill him a couple times this week.
You earned it.
I haven't earned shit. It was a business decision taking
It was a good one, too.
Ty Gibbs.
It was a good one.
And now I don't have to do it for the rest of the year.
You paid off. Oh, you can in the playoffs.
I'm not doing it again. I've learned my lesson. I've never done.
learned.
And Josh, you better bring the same energy when one of them picks Ty Gibbs.
No, don't do
Already
that.
did.
When did you pick him?
He got me good points.
You know the group chat profile picture is now?
I know it was BJ.
It is now you.
Is it the
in
fucking camper?
It is you in a Ty Gibbs
Perfect.
shirt. But
Phenomenal.
it
I
throws
picked him
me
at
off because when the
Martinsville.
chat goes off, it's a picture of you, so I think it's you texting me, and it throws me off.
I would spend my life savings to contact Apple to have that group chat fucking nuked.
It is a dark place.
And not the group chat itself, the people in it. Like
Oh,
nuke
that's-
their
That's
houses.
not very nice.
Like tactical nukes.
And
the front door. What was it Dodger say? Oh, Dan loves the group. No, I don't. Fuck you guys. I can't stand it. I love you people.
No,
but
Dan
all of
only
you in the
loves
same
one thing, and it's Ty Gibbs.
All of you in
leave
the
him alone.
On that note,
all of you in the same chat room suck. But okay, so go join the Discord because it's fun. Popped off all day yesterday during the race. It's actually all weekend it was popping off.
pops off all day long.
It
every
really
day.
does. It's all day long. We've been talking about all sorts of shit. So if you want to have fun, we're all there. We're in there pretty regularly. So, we're not like other podcasts where we tell you to join stuff and then we don't ever join it and join in. We're there just as much as everybody else. So
Constantly.
If
It's-
not more.
you could, if you need access to us, that's the easiest way to do it.
It is actually. Just tag us. Kyle Belcher.
I'm Dan Walker.
Oh, about him.
And we'll catch you at Dover for a really exciting and invigorating All-Star race.
This sucks.
It's Miles the Monster.